Somebody give me a guillotine. I just might ride on my enemies. Thought can I fuck on my energy? Nowadays they just talk, but they talk about nothing. Nowadays everybody wanna say something. Goddamn, I'm the man and it feel like it. Give a damn about a hater when I feel like it. Not today, not today, not today, not tomorrow. Get out my way, please, I'm trying to get paid.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? It is your boy Ernie, the Blerd Without Fear, God Robo of Left Face TV. Welcome to episode 113 of the Nerds of Culture podcast. Wait, do I have my notes? Do I have my notes in front of me?
We're here and we are not going anywhere.
Let's see. Yeah, here's my notes. I got my notes.
We're ready. We're ready. Who are we?
We are the Woke Shade Room. We are the Woke Breakfast Club.
Mm-hmm.
The Woke New York Undercover of YouTube.
Oh.
What was this? What's this right here? This says we are the Woke Justice Gang. We're the Woke Avengers. We're the Woke Hellfire Club.
Mm-hmm.
The Woke Losers Club. What's this down here about? We're the Woke MI5. We are the League of Extremely Woke Gentle People. And what's this down here at the bottom? It says, oh yeah, and all of that. Everything, everywhere woke all at once.
Oh.
Yeah, can't forget about that one. Can't forget about that one.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And it says here on the bottom in the fine print, with a dash of sass on.
Just a dash.
So yeah, we are. Look, man. I don't know who needs to hear it, but I've been getting a lot of people who I can tell have not been paying attention. If you think calling us radical leftist scum or pointing out that we are woke is somehow going to hurt our poor, pitiful little feelers, well, I am going to be the person who, while I will enjoy telling you this, I will pretend to have to regrettably inform you of such that
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
It just so happens, I got bad news. We don't care.
Look at these guys fucking caring about people and shit.
Right?
Wanting me to get more pay. Pfft, pussies.
Look,
We do not care.
I'm just saying, man. Look, we do what we do, okay? You know what's kind of funny about it is I won't say always, but I've had similar energy almost my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
When people are upset with you, that is when they're going to be the most real with you. That is the precise moment you're going to learn exactly how they feel about you. So I just want everyone to know I don't need any defense. I don't need any mobilization of armies or anything like some folks have done. I'm good because everybody that's mad at me is telling on themselves. So anyway, I don't have the time or the crayons right now because I have actual real important problems to suss out other than people's butt hurt feelings. Here's my here's what we got on the docket today. We are going to talk, if you could not tell, about the Disney layoffs that are affecting Marvel Studios, could potentially be affecting a lot more than just Marvel Studios. I also do kind of want to take a peek at some of the announcements, because it was the stuff that's all been like coming out like over the past couple of days, and some more recently. I'd have to scroll through some of my social media feed, but there's been some announcements going on with Paramount that I find strange. And just, I think at the end of the day, if it's, spoiler alert, corporations are bad. There are no good corporations. There's no good billionaires. So get that out of your head. Every billionaire had to climb over somebody's broken back to get there. So there's no good billionaires, no good corporations, and I don't give a fuck how much I like something. You will never see me waving the flag in defense of said company. Like, just like, they did something bad? Fuck them. You know what I forgot to add? You know what we need to add to our list of things?
What's that?
We are not part of the 62 million views. That's another thing we can. That's another thing we can add. That's another thing we can add to our.
That's I'm in the middle of outlining that. That's gonna be my next Substack. I'm outlining that one. I'm just, man, the shit that I've been hearing. I didn't even listen. I have been really fucking busy, and it's for the first time in my life. I am doing things that I believe in. That I like. It doesn't take an effort to dedicate my life to, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I hear about like, oh man, I wish I could play video games. It never really clicked to me, because I'm like, shit, I make time. Like, you know what I mean? Like I'll figure out when, but now I'm sitting here like working on this, helping that, blah, 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 creating graphics for this person, that person, editing videos. And I'm like, and then I just go to sleep exhausted, What was the last thing you said? Because I lost my whole train of thought. I'm like, why am I saying this? What was the last thing you said?
I mean,
I'm getting old, man. Like, back in my day. We
were talking about, overall, just all the bullshit that is happening, like the 62 million
62 million,
the 62 million views and shit like that, the fucking, which by the way, diabolical. If you don't know what it is, so
I was that's why I said that. I've been offline. I'll jump in, argue with some Zionists, jump out, and I had no idea. Maneater posted about it, and she sent me a link. And it was like, I was like locked in on something else. And I remember like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's like, I had no idea. I did not read it. And then I started, dudes drugging their partners, teaching each other how to abuse and get away. Like,
and people showing, I think, weren't they saying like people were posting partners. Like, yeah, well, it was like they were also posting like videos and pictures and shit too, from what I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was like videos of them in the like in the act of essaying their own partners. I'm not just talking about like dates.
I mean, like if the leaders of our countries can do it, then
I guess. Yeah.
I guess it's legal now.
Didn't you hear? You could just walk up and grab them by the pussy. You can do anything you want to them. Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, they let you do that.
Yeah. No, it was diabolical to me, because
have you heard but it was 62 million views.
Yeah, no, here's the thing.
Not views. Bitch, How many men do you think it takes to get to 62 million views, you dumb fuck?
And here's the thing. I think this other thing that's getting lost in translation. This wasn't 62 million views across a year. This was in a single month.
Oof.
This was in a single month. 60. Okay. Even if we say, okay, it's not 62 million men, it's 62 million views. Here's the thing. Well, for one, most websites, usually when they track things of that magnitude, they're usually tracking like unique visits. So
right.
Honestly, as far as I'm concerned, 62 million views, that's 62 million bullets that we need to forge right now and put them between the eyes of each and every last single one of those 62 million men. But if we're just going to play ball and say, okay, well, it's 62 million views, that doesn't equal 62 million men. Here's the thing. That's still a high number because it takes at least several thousand men to have been clicking on that to even get like half as far. So I'm sorry, but it does not matter to me.
Not at all.
Whether like either way, even if it was just one dude who visited that site, that's one dude too many.
I'm telling you, I tell people all the time, man, I have a daughter. I'm married to a woman, but I tell you what I said. If women and femme and just anybody who fucks with cis dudes, y'all just need to like explore your queer side, or just practice like celibacy. Just go on this. You know what I mean? They got all kinds of toys out there now. You don't need dick. It is
just diabolical out here, man.
Somebody made a really good analogy. They said, would you play Russian roulette with a 1 in 6 chance of your head blowing off? How about a 1 in 10? How about Russian roulette 1 in 100? Would you play that game? Like how many? And then it's like that's what people do every time they fuck with cis dudes.
Well, I mean, wait. And I'm not trying to make it political, but
life is political.
Well, I mean, that was my,
I know.
But you heard about what was that Joker's name? Fairfax. Justin Fairfax. Both him and his wife dead. The guy was a Democrat. Was the former Virginia lieutenant governor.
You know what? It's the violence. It's the violence that the Democrats cause. The violence that the Democrats and radical left cause, then it comes back, and it makes MAGA violent. It's the Democrats' fault. Well,
I mean, that's the thing though. Like it was crazy to me because I was like, first off, what made it even more diabolical to me, I was like, this is a whole black man, unalived his wife, and then unalived himself. Like this is them right there.
You see what I'm talking about?
And
do you see what I'm talking about? You know, Maneater told me, and she's like, she looks at me, and in her voice, she's like, obviously tongue in cheek. But I also know she's being for real. She's like, if you ever want to leave me, just leave me. Like, can you please not kill me? I'm like, I promise.
You know what?
Like, that's fucking wild. You even got to think about that, bro.
Well, no, it's a, what is it they call it? It's a something divorce.
Amicable?
No. It's a, God, what's the word for it? You know what? Here, I got this. Nobody tell me.
I believe in you.
Nobody say shit. I got this. I know exactly what the fuck it is that I'm thinking about here. It's called an Alpine divorce.
What is that?
It's a divorce where, under normal circumstances, a guy takes a woman he is married to and no longer happy with, takes her out on like a vacation under the auspices that they're gonna like go hiking or go like hunting or trail whatever the fuck camping or some shit, and either kills her and then kind of like tries to make it seem as though she got lost or something, or legitimately leaves her stranded in the woods under the hopes that she dies. They call it an alpine divorce.
So, funny story that's actually horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a documentary last week. Literally, that happened. Not only did that happen, he tells her to pose for a picture. And then he's like, oh, do one where you're looking out to the woods because they're on top of a cliff and they're overlooking the forest. Right? It's a big ass cliff. And he pushes her.
Mm-hmm.
She survives.
Damn.
She survives. She's fucked up, right? She has bleeding internally, broken bones, but she survives. She's found.
Oh my God.
They because she ends up, she's able to scream. And then she's taken to the hospital. He says, no, I was trying to stop you from falling.
The lies you told.
He's on she's like, no, she was not buying that for 2 seconds. And now he's on trial for attempted murder. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. If you fuck with this dudes, don't do it.
Look, you are rolling the fucking dice.
You do not hear these stories about, and you know what? When you do hear stories about this with men, it's usually because the men are fucked anyways, and it's like, whoa,
they did something.
You know,
they
right.
did something. like, you know what I do? You know what I do? I do the same thing to dudes who get caught up like that. I do the same thing to them that they do to women. I'd be like, I don't know, man. What'd you do?
Yeah.
What were you wearing?
What were you wearing? Yeah. Yeah.
Did you? And I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna show you all this real quick, and then I want to say one last thing, and we'll kind of move on to what we're gonna talk about. But one of my favorite content creators, and please don't tell me she's done anything problematic, because then I'll just cry, because that always seems to happen when I say that. But no, the reason why I found out about what a fucking alpine divorce was because I was there's a content creator by the name of Swell, who I follow, and this was her video about it called "We Need to Talk About Alpine Divorce."
Oh wow.
And it's kind of funny because under normal circumstances she usually just makes videos about like her con experiences, but she also talks about other stuff like sporting events and things of that nature. That's kind of more her wheelhouse. But ever so often she'll like every now and again, and actually probably more often than not now, she'll make a video talking about shit that's like going on currently. And like kind of lately her hot button issues have been looks maxers, AI, and health misinformation and shitty men. That, which honestly, I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. But if you ever wonder, yes, Swell is, well, that Swell. Also has the funniest intro ever, and I wish that I thought of it first. This is fantastic. You just go look it up. Just go look it up. But no, yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold you, dude. Yeah, the world is just on fire right now, dude. This is terrible, man. Everything is bad.
Yeah, I you know what I think? And we'll press it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm. Well, here, let's do this. I wanna highlight this right because we got us a super chat off top here. Let's pull this bad boy up. Wait, where'd it go? Wait, did I not click on it? Oh, I guess I didn't click on it. Ah, there it is. Jesus Christ, come back. It is the Shadow Sonic Silver with the 1999 super chat. Says, let's get it out the way to help fund the 1999 single. Says, by the way, the Aztec DLC for was the Age of Myth? Is this the one I think this is one that Shadow Sonic was talking about.
Oh, is it one of
last
those
time.
like
The top down like RTS, kind of real time strategy type vibes. Says it's gonna be dropping next week, and to promote it, AOM is running a Raw Summer Solstice King event. Finished task to get the Raw Summer King God portrait. Yeah,
Wait.
Raw.
Right. So to celebrate the Aztec DLC, we're going to give away a portrait named after an Egyptian god.
Hey,
that's some white people shit right there. That's
I'm not gonna hold you. I was a little bit confused, but I was like, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, look, if we gotta, I like Raw.
Hey, you know what that is? It's black-brown solidarity right there. That's what that is.
That's exactly what that is.
That's what it is.
Well, hey, that right there. That shit right
I'm
there.
I'm here for it.
I like that shit right there. Actually, I'm look. Y'all know me. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound, baby. You know what I'm talking about.
That's right.
But no, in all seriousness. Also, rest in peace to Tamara Mowry's threads. That shit was fucking hilarious. I don't know if you saw it, but
no. Was it her talking about how her husband ain't racist? Or am I thinking somebody else?
She didn't even get that far. You know how people like now when celebrities get on threads, they're like, "Oh, hey, I'm here now," and then like under normal circumstances, everybody's like, "Hey,
oh, she's here." Yeah.
But no, this was one of those.
Shit.
Yeah.
Tamara Mowry deletes Threads account after question on MAGA ties.
Yes.
That's the first one that comes out.
So basically,
I love Threads.
When she made her post, everybody came to that first thread and just started eating her ass up. And what I loved about it is people started posting receipts, not only about her husband, but also how her twin sister, Tia, had some goddamn sense and clocked her shit a long time ago.
Really? Her twin went after her?
Twin. Yeah. Well, no, she didn't say anything. She didn't go after her, but just like people were posting like, because, they had like I think they had like a reality show or some shit or, whatever the fuck, I don't know. But basically like, it was one of those deals where they were kind of like airing out family shit. And basically Tia was like talking about how like, ever since Tamara had gotten, married or whatever, like, she'd become like super conservative in her old age and like was and she kind of started pointing directly at the the husband or whatever.
Right.
But and it was one of those where like there was something else that got posted too where it was kind of like pointing to the fact. But the thing I loved about it was there was one person that was like, you know what I find funny about this is Tamara getting dragged all over threads, and meanwhile Tia just making content like nothing ever happened. Like she ain't even come to her sister's defense.
Am I my sister's keeper? Am I my sister's keeper?
Right? Look,
sister,
I don't know.
Sister.
Hey, look, I'm
much I missed you.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you, or as I like to say these days, a whole omnibus. But like Tia just looked at her like, man, look, it is what it is, pimp. It is what it is, pimp. You know what it is. Also, man, dude, this is how you know there's no justice in the world. Says $50 ticket for not paying $225. These bus fares go up and they screw the bus routes and expect me to pay. Nigga, please.
Wait.
Yeah.
So what happened? You jumped the thing?
So yeah, basically, okay, and I read it out of order. So this was here. Just got a ticket from a Metro cop for not paying bus fares. These pigs got nothing better to do. Yeah, I guess that's what it sounds like. I guess it's
this is how you know I grew up in the suburbs because I don't ride the bus, right? So I'm thinking to myself, the only way I know how you would do that is either you're jumping the thing at the it's a train, or you just telling the bus driver to fuck himself. I'm just that'll be because this is what in my mind is in the movie. He's like $250, sir, and then I'm like, nah, I ain't paying that.
It's like, no,
do something.
Not this time, sir. Also, as a Rob taking a MAGA mental health
Yeah.
break is insane work. I mean,
look, you got to take the small victories. You know what I mean?
I'll take it. You know what's hilarious about that shit though? Is now everybody's mad at me because they have to go out and actually buy Absolute Batman number 19 instead of having it fucking spoon fed to
Read to them. Yeah. Like, who's going to read me my nighttime stories?
Right. It's like, dude, fuck out of here with that shit. I don't give a fuck about that. Look, you know what? I would feel bad for him if it was like something actually like, I don't know, worthy of the mental health break. Cause I'm like, dude, you could have just as easy, like, Rob's life would be infinitely better if he just didn't read the comments. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I hate it for him, but I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and see and the reason why, if anybody's wondering why I'm being so dismissive about it, it's because I know he normally doesn't read comments anyway. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Somebody told him what happened.
That's right.
And then he went down the rabbit hole. But see, the difference between Rob and me is when y'all tell me that shit, I don't go read the comments. I just be like, because all this past week, I've seen people making videos about me, like multiple different channels making multiple different videos about me now. And calling me a clout chaser and saying that I went after Rob for views and clicks. And here's the thing. I've literally seen videos where people are supposedly reacting to my video, but not actually but they're not paying any attention to the video. They'll get through everything I said and then make up their own version of what I said. And it's like, anyone who knows me, anyone who's been paying attention to the channel for a long time, I don't do the whole, I'm gonna say something, but I mean something else. I don't do that shit. And I'm gonna tell you why. I hate when people do it to me. If you mean something, fucking say it. Don't tell me that, I like the color green to signify that you like vegetables. Just tell me you fucking like vegetables, you weirdo. But no,
I'm the same way, but I don't I don't do it because I'm a man. I'm not. I just want to be misunderstood.
No,
I think it's weak sauce to subtweet, to do all this kind of
no. I just say what I mean.
Man. Yeah, exactly. Just say with your chest.
Yeah, just say it. Well, the thing is those same people that they're like getting hissy and pissy about it or whatever. But the funny thing to me is that they're like, oh, look, he's weak sauce. He's out here trying to build a name off somebody else. And it's like, well, for one, I had a name before Comics Explained. I was at 100K before I even talked about Rob. Like, Rob didn't get me to where I'm at. I'm where I'm at because of my own steam. Like, I actually didn't get anything really out of
although those 12 followers you got when he came on stream, that could have been like, that's the butterfly effect.
That was the butter.
That
was what it was. That was what it was. But no, it was like, but what was funny about it is the same people that are saying that shit about me, what are they doing with me? They're like, because here's the thing, I made one video talking about that Godhood shit, and the motherfucker who runs Godhood has been talking about me all week. Like, literally just talking about me all fucking week. Now, I've made responses on social media, but like, I didn't make another video just for him.
Right.
I could have, but I didn't. Honestly, Tyler's been doing a pretty good job of defending my points just by opening his fat fucking mouth, but that's another story altogether. As far as like the Rob end of it, what I find fucking hilarious about it, what I think is actually insane work, about the whole thing, is that Rob wasn't even the major portion of that video. I think that video is almost 30 minutes long. I spent less than 2 minutes talking about Rob. I spent more time talking about Tyler, but everybody's like, oh man, you made a whole video about Rob. Dude, first off, the people that are mad that I said something about Rob, they're saying all kinds of shit about me as if like I'm not their most popular video this month.
Right.
And it's mostly drama slop channels. And it's like, first off, you're a drama slop channel, which by definition means you take shit that other people are doing, you ingest it, and then you regurgitate it back to other people as if you did something transformative, but you're just like...
And that's if they even try to make it transformative. How many times I pop in one of those videos and they're just like, all you did was play his video. You damn near the whole thing.
Right. That's all you did. You didn't do shit. Like, it's hilarious to me. But yeah, I digress.
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna like. This is why it's gonna be Team Tia all day, day, because check it out on Discord.
Oh wait,
now,
what? Oh yeah.
This is not shade because he's white. It's shade because of the whole picture together, right? It's like, this is the difference between Tia and Tamara.
Huh.
This is it.
Here, let's see what we got.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't putting two and two together. I would have deleted it, but I'm like, is that? I don't know what he's trying to say, but you got it.
Yeah, and I figured it out. It was another one of the MAGA core, formerly known as the Rob core. Also, I want to say just real quick,
right away, not saying it directly. Like, we're talking about that, and he's over here like, you know,
like he's like in the weeds.
Yeah.
But no, it was. I'm gonna tell you something that's funny. Watching Rob in real time find out that his fans are actually pretty fucking racist and pretty fucking transphobic.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking hilarious. And I'm not gonna tell you exactly when and where it is, but kind of closer towards the end of that little live stream he did. There's a moment where if you just look at Rob's face, you could. If you've ever spoken to him personally, you could figure out real quick what he's thinking. He's not that
every
deep.
single time. I'm like, wait, you guys think that? Like, why would I think that? And
Fucking
I'm like, this is what happens. And by the way,
diabolical.
I don't think he's lying. No. I don't think he's lying. I don't think he's backpedaling. I think he's your typical, like, just like he said, FD called it. He's your typical left of center, centrist, moderate, whatever the fuck, right? And it's like
enlightened centrist.
Yeah. So he's like, no, I don't like ICE. What do you mean? You're confused because you got a no politics fucking rule because you wanted to get to 1 million. And now you're wondering, wait a minute, how did I not know that half my audience was racist? Because you wanted to get to 1 million.
He knew.
Instead of
actually, no, don't lie.
I don't know.
No, don't lie. He knew because I remember when he dropped that Sam Wilson Captain America video some years ago. I'm not talking about for the movie. I'm talking about before that Negro was even in the MCU. He dropped the Sam Wilson Captain America video, and his audience, the racism was just insane. The level, and also let's remind people, there was a lot of people that didn't know Rob was even black until I said something. But anyway, let's talk about Tia and Tamara real quick. Right here, this right here. So here, tell me which one, Robo, which one do we think this is of the two twins?
Wait. This must be Tamara with the MAGA husband, right? No. That's Tia. That's our girl.
Yeah, there you go. Now, if you wanna figure out which one is Tamara here, it's old girl.
And like I said before, just so nobody gets it twisted, you could have a white spouse.
Yes,
but got a white spouse and you're doing MAGA shit and it's a total package. And it's like, oh, you hate being black. I see what's happening now. That's what it is.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I find diabolical about it, because I recently had a little run-in like this on the interwebs. So for me, I recently had who was it? I won't say his name. Yeah, why? Because honestly, I don't want to get hit for saying a slur. But just know his name is a slur. But they tried to use the whole like white spouse thing on me. And here's what I'm going to tell you where that's always going to fail with me. One, it always is going to remind me of that episode of the Boondocks, the R. Kelly trial, where the lawyer defending R. Kelly is trying to, like, he's trying to like make like all these points. And once he realizes all his evidence and defenses is falling apart, he points out that Tom's wife is white. And then the whole audience turns on Tom. Here's the thing.
Right.
Here's the thing about that. I have a white wife, but I am in community with black people.
That's right.
That's the difference. I don't think Tamara Mowry is in community with black people. And Tia kind of said as much when she was talking about the whole situation like ways back.
Right.
Like,
and we know, and we won't go back to the subject, but we know dude doesn't, it's not with in the black community either. You know what I mean? That's a raised by my white mom kind of dude right there.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Here's the thing. To me, it's all about how you move. That's kind of where I want to hang my hat on. That is, it's all about where and how you move. Like, I don't care how many black wives you got, girlfriends. I don't care what you got. Like, who you sleep with does not dictate to me your, like, how pure your activism is. Unless like you're doing some like foul shit. And by foul shit I mean like being a pedo, so on and so forth. Grooming and such. That's the only time where I'm like, all right, calm down. Right. But like when it comes to just normal everyday people, if you're canary in the coal mine for whether or not someone is actually pro-black, if your canary in the coal mine is something that actually doesn't have to do, like, has anything word one to do with their pro-blackness, like if you're more worried about who they're sleeping with, one, you're kind of telling yourself you're very hyper fixated on my personal life at that point. But also, like, if you think black performativeness is more important than actual pro-blackness, you've told on yourself yet again. Because, like, hell, I know plenty of people. Hell, we were just talking about one. We were talking about the Fairfax dude. He's married to a black woman, and then what did he do? Killed her. I mean, literally took a mother away from her children. But you know what? It's okay because he did it to a black woman. It's okay. It's okay because he did it to a black woman. So we don't value black women. So it's perfectly okay to do whatever you want to them. Nobody's gonna care. That's how society. That's how society has put us together.
All I'm saying is a content creator who is married to a black woman, has black-owned comic, but is knee-deep kicking it with white supremacists in their podcast.
That is diabolical. What? I mean, man, dude.
Yeah, who is that?
I wonder who that could have been. Damn, it's crazy. Like, and even crazier than that, when he's not around, they don't do anything but talk Cash Money shit about dude. I know exactly who you're talking about. I literally watched them roast the fuck out of him one time because he wasn't around. So since he wasn't there, they were talking Cash Money shit about him. They were talking about how terrible his comic is and all this other shit. I was like, damn, that's crazy.
That's rough.
You want to talk about some fair weather. I think it is. That sounds like the proper character motive. His mama told him. His mama told him to do it. If he don't do it, his mama's gonna be mad at him. That's usually what it is. But for me, the thing that is very important to me is highlighting black voices. Now, here's a funny thing, and I don't expect a lot of people to get it, but I'm gonna show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. But first things first, I kind of want to show you something even cooler. And that is a 1999 super chat from Gearless Mo says, I'm sorry, but this is what's up. People do what they can to chase interest. Get the news from the source or shut the fuck up. That's it. And that, honestly, to me, is what I find so funny. No one has asked me my opinion about the matter. Like, they're going to, like, I'm not going to name names, but when there was some drama slop channel that was mad at me because of some shit that I said, and they got even more mad because I didn't like answer a DM about the situation. What did they do? Instead of trying to actually engage with me in good faith, they reached out to a homie of mine to try and get him to spill some tea on me. And they did not get the tea at all. Like, it was just like, it was one of those where it was like, it was like, I can tell you what happened. I can actually show you here. Here's a real-time view. Dude saw that someone who knew me was ready to talk and speak on the situation with me, and he was like, ooh, oh yeah, baby, I'm about to expose this nyaga. And then when he gets ready to have the conversation, it's like, oh, you came with facts and logic.
Oops.
Well, I'm still gonna be mad anyway. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit. But no, that's my thing. I'm like this. Either ask, like, here's the thing. Y'all want to know what the fuck I think? Reach out and ask me. Reach out and ask me. I'll get back to you at some point. I promise. But yeah, like, it's these people that they just want to make up a story. Like, the difference between me and them, like, when I went to Rob, I spoke to him first. I think that's the thing people forget. People act like I spoke, people act like I didn't speak to Rob at all before that first video. I literally, like, I don't know. Some of these people are fucking stupid. And maybe it's because they're too used to people reading to them as opposed to reading for themselves. But just go back and watch that original video. The Discord messages I'm showing you are between me and Rob. So I already spoke to him. He knew this shit. Well, he might not have known the video was coming, but he knew that he and I weren't cool anymore. So there was that. But yeah, no, people don't know how to fucking read. So it is what it is. I accept that. I think, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if you actually polled, Rob's audience. I wouldn't be shocked if the majority of them had a lower than like a second grade reading level. I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, the fact that they need, the fact that they need someone to read a book to them is diabolical. And and I know Benny is gone, God rest his soul, but Benny did the same shit. I mean, hell, Benny literally read you the book. And honestly, while I know a lot of people like to credit them with being the reason why everybody reads comics now, I would also like to point you to the fact that despite that, many of their audiences always say that, oh yeah, this person keeps me from having to buy comics.
Okay.
So I don't think that's
I will
the flex
say
that they
the
think
difference. You're right. That is definitely. I'm not disagreeing at all. But at least Comic Story tried to make it interesting, like with his with his voice acting and stuff. But it was like Rob.
Yeah, but he was doing the same shit.
No, 100%. But like, I feel like when Rob does it, I mean, he was just talking. Like, I'm reading you the comic and just being regular about it. Like, and it was like, what do people? You know what it is? People like being spoon-fed.
No, they do.
Shit.
They do.
Yeah, they love that shit.
They do. No, I mean, like I said, it's no shade. It's just, I mean, to say otherwise would like if I were to say that's not what they were doing, I would be lying. And I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Love Benny down, even though he had some weird ass views himself. He wasn't exactly perfect. I remember his response to BLM and all that other shit. I remember how he responded. Yeah, I remember how he responded to that shit. It was not good. I mean, but at least he stood on something. As opposed to Rob, who like is a fence sitter. But no, Shadow Sonic Silver comes in, says, to be fair, the Egyptians are only black and brown Civ in AOM. And I heard that just like the Chinese and Japanese Civs being developed by Japanese and Chinese studios, the team developing the Aztecs is a local Mexican group. Oh, sweet. That's cool.
Well then.
I can
Thanks for ruining my joke. I appreciate you.
He's like, damn it. I mean, yeah,
No, you're right. The truth.
The truth shall set you free.
That's right.
But no, thank you for that. Once again, 1999. Super chat. We also got Stomp 10 with the 499 says, not surprised by Tyler Martin being MAGA. He literally liked a Black Sands post claiming black men are being feminized. Funny thing, I can't show it because I don't want to give away the source, but I literally have receipts on him idolizing Black Sands and saying that and this is like before he really started like popping off his shit, that he wanted to copy that business model. So I mean, he's not beating the charges. And honestly, what I find even more hilarious is that both Tyler and Manuel don't get along. It's like, no, I get to be the sick Negro. No. I get to be the sick Negro. No.
And
you don't get to be.
Manuel's that dude, the face of Black Sands, right?
Yeah. He's the Black Sands dude. Full stop.
I've never in my life, wanted to
know less,
wanted to punch somebody in the face for like no reason like that. There's a lot of people that are just out there, scamming, but there's something the way this guy like smiles, like this smug, like, oh my God, I hate this motherfucker.
I mean,
and that was before I knew he was scamming people.
Well, you know what? Honestly, for me, look, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I'm gonna be entirely real with you. When I look at both of them, all I just see is
these buck dancing niggas.
That's all I see. That is literally all I see when I see them. And you can do with that information. Do with that information what you will, but don't say I didn't warn you. Oh wait, did I mean to do? Yeah, I did mean to do that. I did mean to do that. I did. So that said, what else I got? Oh, that was kind of where I was gonna go. Because I wanted to show something, and you know what? By God, I'm gonna fucking show it. So, when I'm talking about being in community, with people, one of the things that I wanted to be known is that, yes, I interview a lot of people. This isn't a secret. It's not a secret at all. But I'm going to tell you what I try to do is that I try to put people on. Like some people will sit up here having not said word one about a black indie comic in the entire history of their channel, hadn't tried to put their platform behind a black indie comic for the history of their entire channel. And then suddenly, after having been called out for not covering black indie books, which I want to remind y'all, even though that is attributed to me, that's actually not really on me. Because I think I remember in my video saying, I don't give a fuck what Rob covers. I think I distinctly remember saying that was everybody else that was calling him out for that shit. I just said, yeah, I hear this is a thing. This is how I feel about it. But no, real quick, I just want to remind you guys of some shit. David F. Walker, the co-creator of Bitterroot, what did I do with my platform? Helped him get his indie comic funded. This one right here. Rise of the Golden Dragon. What did I do with my platform? Made a video about this black indie comic. And yeah, well, there's that right there. Oh, hey, I brought him, even though technically this is not for an indie book. Yeah, Morgan Hampton, whole black dude. Yeah. I brought him on to talk about the book he was working on in DC. I've made videos talking about black characters, talking about black issues within the comic space, pointing out when some things are bullshit, like the superhero blackening. Even made one video and dedicated it all to the blackest comics of 2025. And that's just what I've done this year thus far. I would also like to point out that on top of the live streams that you get from me, and while I know the melanin might not seem to show as good in this image, Sebastian A. Jones is a black dude. And I had him on just yesterday to talk about Tales of Asunda from his line of comics at Stranger Comics, like Niobe, The Untamed, Arathun, and Dusu, and all those other books. Let's see. James III. Well, technically, this is a book for Dynamite, and it's Aladdin, but brought him on to talk about his shit. And I've actually had him on a couple of times before to talk about his indie book, Junior. I brought on Christopher Priest. Once again, Rise of the Golden Dragon. I got the creator of that series to come on and talk. And I want to say not too long either before or after that, we had Sheldon Allen come on, for They Choose Violence. I talk about Milestone on this channel. I talk about the issues. I don't just talk about it because someone called me out. This is just how I move normally, okay? This is how I move normally. Like right here, Fox Chronicles. We literally brought on two brothers to talk about their indie book.
I remember that.
And it pains me that the book did not get funded. I brought on two brothers to talk about Musa, Lion of Mali. And guess what? Black book. I mean, I'm sorry, but, y'all aren't ever really going to be able to get past me trying to say that I don't show up for the culture, okay? I stand 10 toes down. 10 toes down for the culture. I might not get to promote every black indie book, but honestly, I think Rob could try for the rest of this year and he still wouldn't match my output. And he has a bigger audience. He has a bigger responsibility than I do. But that's another story altogether. Let's go back. Because I actually didn't watch this because I have no interest in Street Fighter whatsoever. But I saw this right here. The $9.99 says, on a different note, what year is this? We have a new Street Fighter movie, Mortal Kombat movie trailer, and new Super Mario movies at theaters. It's like a better version of the 90s. It really is. The only thing is, I'm not going to go see Street Fighter. That is a...
I'm not gonna see any of them, really.
Yeah, I mean, I technically, Mario Galaxy I'm more interested in than anything else. The first Mortal Kombat movie kind of disappointed me on a major level. Just because it was doing way too much and not enough. It was doing way too much of one thing, not enough of the other thing. What was the other one? Street Fighter. I'm sorry, any movie that casts Andrew Schultz, the guy that said he would buck break Kendrick Lamar. The guy who constantly shits on black women? Yeah, no. Also, you platform 50 Cent? Nah, I'm good, man. You good. Yeah, fuck that movie. Fuck that movie. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on Street Fighter. They can keep that shit. Keep it to themselves. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh wait, what's this right here? It says, not to forget Stephanie Williams. Now, hers was not an indie. But I did talk to her, not in grand detail, but about her books, Temporal and Roots of Madness, which I have also done not individual videos, but when I did my Blackest Comics of 2025, I did have both of her books, Temporal and Roots of Madness, on my Blackest Comics of 2025 list. So but yeah, that, like I said, and here's the thing, dude, we don't bullshit. We don't bullshit around here. We don't bullshit. Like, oh, here's another one. Here, fuck it. I'll bring this one up too. Shit, got my boy Jason Reeves right here. Had him on. Talk about One Nation. You know, right here, boom, J Hero. Friend of the channel right there. Brought him on to talk about his book. And have had him on more than once. We had Damon Hampton. Which, by the way, Damon, if you're listening right now, I'm gonna get back to you on the Stellar Remnant. I got you. Don't even sweat that shit. Don't even sweat that shit. You know I got you. Which, by the way, speaking of the devil, that's what we had Damon on to talk about right there. We had him on to talk about fucking Stellar Remnant. So, there's that. Like I said, Sue Lee, not black, but, at least, I don't know. She might be mixed. I don't know. For as far as I know, she's Asian. But that don't even matter. Brought her on. Ray Anthony Height, friend of the channel, right there. Boom, Defiant. Right there. Boom, got Greg Elise. Hammer. Jordan Clark came on. Talk about Ancestral Recall. Don't fuck with me about no black indies. Don't fuck with me about no black indies. Now all of a sudden you want to talk about black indies. Interesting. Crazy. Junior. Junior is the name of James the Third's indie book. Very good. I think issue 3 had just recently dropped from the Kickstarter. Fulfillment happened, I think, in the past like month and some change. But yeah, really good title, really good. It's like a story of a father and a son with under the framework of Beetlejuice, if that makes sense. Like if you set it in a world very similar to the Netherrealm in Beetlejuice. Really good shit. Love it. Absolutely, positively love it. Next up, man, we got one here.
A bomb on me, baby.
We got
oh, sorry.
I was like, what are you talking
I'm done.
I was like, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. And you know what it was? It was like watching somebody, like, you ever watch people like play double dutch and then someone like runs in too early, gets hit with the rope. But no, this right here, the homie Ping Rose plays with the 1999 super chat says Rob got touched by by Blerd Traversy 26. He mad that hashtag worked. As your vids are good and that Dakota hit second print. He felt that. Also, Godhood looks like a middle schooler made it. Oh damn.
Let me see this. I haven't even looked it up.
So my issue with that book is just it is not written very well. I think a better writer could have. This is why I say not everybody. Who
is this the antagonist?
Yeah, he's the antagonist guy. The thing with me with the antagonist is just that I just think I even said in the video, I said it's an aggressively okay book. It's aggressively okay. Like it is not doing anything that just blew my fucking mind. It was just a book that I was like, oh, okay, this is a thing, I guess. Also, it's cosplay Black revolutionary. Like it's a type of story where it's what a Black person who is not in community with other Black people thinks Black people act like.
I will say this much. You remember how we were talking about Ethan Van Sciver and his art and all that shit? I'm not saying anything about the dude, right? Fuck him. I'm not saying anything about the story, whatever. I haven't read it. But the art's pretty dope. The art's okay.
Well, I think the art's fine.
Yeah.
But there are aspects of the art that I find egregious. Like, there's parts of it where, like, and I learned this because of my artist and some other people who have had this interaction. It's not been unique. His disdain for Black people having lighter palms. And once you know that, as you read that book, you'll never be able to unsee it because none of the Black people have lighter palms. Because he thinks it looks stupid, which I'm like, bruh, turn your hand over.
Yeah. Like what?
I was like, the only people really, I mean, like white people, their palms are not exactly that much lighter, but
yeah.
I mean, if they tan to any degree, then their palms will be lighter.
Right. It's kind of weird what happens when the inside of your palms don't face the sun.
It's crazy
Weird.
how that works, all right?
Yeah.
It's diabolical. I never.
But I guess that looks stupid. I'm gonna start walking around like this. I'm like, I don't know. I heard it's stupid when your palms are lighter than your body.
It's like, wait, like, bam, like, yeah, lighter, dark, like that's a normal thing. But ever since I heard about that little bit of issue he had with like the way that Quinn depicted black people's hands, I've never been able to unsee that shit in his own, like in Tyler's own book. Man, we also got. We got another one here. This is, I think, what Robo was alluding to. With Gearless Moses, brother, in full respect, you do not approve your stance. We know it, we understand it, and we support it. No need for you to justify. No, it's true. You're right. You are 100% right. You are 100% right. Some people, I feel like, man, sometimes they bring out the Fred Hampton in me. They bring out the Fred Hampton in me, and I gotta go upside their head for the one time. I'm sorry. I apologize. I gotta go upside their head for the one time, and the one time. Let's see here. We got us another one here. We got on the avenue says, talk to him, Ernie, showing them receipts. Nigga, that don't even read black indie books. Rob could never. You see. That's what I'm talking about, man. You can't sit up here and do cosplay pro-black and you can't show me the receipts. You can't show me the receipts. Like when I made that video talking about the lies about the black indie comic space, which, by the way, I want to remind people, I got numerous phone calls, text messages, emails, DMs from actual black indie creators. People that, and I'm just talking about just regular Joe Blow nobodies you never heard of, but people who like are big names in the indie comic space telling me I said nothing wrong. Said that I told the truth. But people want to say that I'm the one that's lying. That's crazy. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. Matter of fact, even this most recent video that I made about God, the reason why I'm so like not worried about people being mad about what I said, because the same thing happened when I put that video out. Other people in the industry, in the indie space specifically, told me I said nothing wrong. So, yeah, it is what it is. But Marvel, am I right? Marvel, absolutely in the shitter right now. I know I just said that, and it sounds like you might have to adjust your headsets, because you're probably thinking, wait a minute.
Am I on the wrong channel?
And we're on the wrong channel. They saying Marvel's in the shitter. Is this methrotic? No, it's not. They're in the shitter for a different reason than the one that I think everybody probably wants it to be.
Woke, right?
yeah. Okay, look, I think we can all boil it down. We all know the answer.
It's woke.
See, there you go. We can go home now. We can go home now. We can go home. We can go home now. Let's wrap this shit up. We can get the fuck out of here now. Hampton. 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 Like I said, yeah, look, it right there. Boom. That's it right there. That's it right there. Yeah. Oh, I love this one. I love this one too. Breaking news. The bottom of our feet are also lighter. He didn't like that either.
What?
It's crazy, man. It's crazy, dude. But no, what's going on here? It's actually sad. I'm not a fan of this. I don't like this. I don't think any of this is a good look, especially when you're a $1 billion company. But basically what's happened is that Marvel is basically caught in the middle. And by Marvel, I more specifically mean Marvel Studios, but there has been some rumor that this could go further than that. But Marvel Studios is affected as Disney announces major layoffs. We are talking to the tune of 1,000 jobs. Now, this...
But the superhero brand took a heavy hit. Ain't that some shit?
Yes. So basically what's going on here, some of these, I don't know the exact details, but I heard, and so you take this with a grain of salt, I heard some of this did actually wind up affecting the comic book division. I can't really speak to full details on that with any clarity, but the majority of this was the visual effects department of Marvel, which has already been under heavy scrutiny since Endgame. Some of you probably remember some of the dodgy CG that people were pointing out, in that movie. I think the thing most people usually point to, people talk about the floating head syndrome of some characters. And while honestly, within the confines of a still image, it's not quite as easy to see in some as it is to see in others. But this was one of them right here with
that's horrible.
Very.
That's bad.
Like that's it wasn't good. Yeah, it's kind of a rough image, but like I remember when this scene occurred, and it was like, yeah, this is kind of dodgy. It's a little dodgy. Like if you see it in motion, his like Mark Ruffalo's head is very floaty inside the outfit. Now you're probably thinking, well, wait, it would be because he's not really like. Yeah, he's got a lot of neck room in there, so he can kind of move his head around. But no, it was floaty even outside of the normal logic of what someone's head should look like sticking out of a machine. And the other one was this. Now, once again, you're not going to see it as clearly because it's not in motion. But this was also one of the other scenes that people usually pointed to, and it was that Professor Hulk kind of has some dodgy CG animation when he's kind of in the midst of running. And I'm not gonna hold you on that one. I mean, yeah, I know it. I know what y'all thinking. Multi-million-dollar picture. They should not be having these kind of mistakes left behind. But the reality is that the bigger a shot is, the more opportunity there is for there to be a mistake. It just is what it is. But I remember this was one of the scenes that also got brought up quite a bit. I remember when She-Hulk came out, and She-Hulk stayed under scrutiny for having what a lot of people felt was dodgy CGI.
Are people saying this is why the layoffs are happening?
No. This has to do. So the layoffs themselves, that's something else. That's shareholders. That is a fiduciary responsibility to the shareholders.
That's capitalism.
Right, 100%. Now, one thing I will say in regards to She-Hulk, I thought She-Hulk had great CG. I mean, I can cherry pick really good singular moments that prove my point. But I will say, if I had any one criticism of the She-Hulk TV series, is that sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, She-Hulk's hair was a little static. Like you can kind of see it here, where like even when like she would like kind of move around or like jump to like a next shot or something like that, her hair almost always kind of stayed in the same place. It was like she had like PlayStation 1 hair. Not saying in terms of like the look, but just like if you played an old PlayStation game, most people's hair didn't move, as really stiff. Like it had flow,
their clothing and shit.
Right. Like her hair had like lift, but it wasn't like consistent. Like it was like the only time you could really like see any like consistency. They were really picky and choosy with the shots. And this is from a show that I absolutely and unapologetically love. So if I can point that out, I think, we need to be a little more realistic about this. Now, personally, do I think that all Marvel's CG is bad? No, I do not. I think it's just one of those situations where Marvel has had this problem for a while. As I stated, Endgame. You can go back to Endgame. And honestly, they had dodgy CGI before that, so it's not really like it's news. I think it's just the easiest thing for people to pick on. But the reality is, and we didn't talk about this here, per se. We didn't talk about this here, but what was old girl's name? Was it Victoria Alonso? Yeah, Victoria Alonso. She was the woman who was behind. Here, let me. Victoria Alonso was one of the big dogs at Marvel Studios. Like, she wasn't like Kevin Feige level, but she was not far from that dude. Like, she was up there, and she was over. The one of her purviews was the visual effects department. She was usually the person who would go in and be like the hirer, so on and so forth. Basically her purview was like post-production, visual effects, and animation. That was the other thing, animation. So really, basically all the really visual shit. And one of the things that came out about her time at the studio, at Marvel Studios, was that she basically kind of ran a regime that outsourced to foreign countries, for cheap labor, and often put shit under rush job. Like lots of rush jobs. So I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised that the work was shoddy in spots. But now that you're firing 1,000 people and a good chunk of them are from the visual effects department of Marvel Studios, that just makes me even worse. Yeah, it just makes me even more concerned.
Yeah.
That makes me even more concerned. And then Bill just said here, talent coordinator for Marvel Comics is open as reported recently. So yeah, that was what I was kind of saying. It's not just Marvel Studios, it's across the board.
Yeah.
It's across the board. You're going to see, honestly, I don't even think it's over. I don't think it's over. And these things happen as okay, you know what? Here, let's do this. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. Let's go to Box Office Mojo. Let's go to Box Office Mojo right quick. I want to see something. Your boy trying to see something. Let's look up Disney movies. Let's see. Do we have anything recent? For Disney? Just in the last little bits. Let's see.
I don't know, but in February, I'm reading right here because I'm trying to look at what exactly caused it. Maybe they had a bad year.
That's what I'm trying to see. That's precisely.
Routers reported Disney's quarterly revenue rose 5% to $26 billion. Pre-tax income reached $3.7 billion, and the company reaffirmed plans for double-digit earnings per share growth and a $7 billion stock repurchase. However, activist investors were pushing for them to be able to. They want more. And I think it's so wild how there's anybody how does anybody? I mean, shit, it was me for 35 years, but for somebody to not see okay, here you have a company. What's one of the things that they talk about as far as capitalists? Mm-hmm. We create jobs, right? We create innovation, we create jobs. But when you want more, mm-hmm. Who is the first people to hurt? Not the shareholders.
Nope.
They're protected by law.
The pain is going to go to everybody else first.
The working class. Yeah. The working class people are always going to pay first.
Yes.
And how many of those people will go out and say some shit like, Socialism? I don't know. That's crazy talk. Like,
That's wild. Like, and you know what? I want to point out something just real quick.
Yeah.
Yes, I just got the word. Yeah. Okay. So here it is. Here are actually some of the people who did get fired that were from the comics division. So we had let's see here. There was the talent coordinator, a communications director, senior editors, three of which so that was Lauren Bison, Devin Lewis, and Darren Shan were among those that were let go. Timothy Chang, that was the comms director. And yeah, so like I said, Disney is like, and I want people to understand, Marvel isn't doing this. Disney is doing this. I want to make that clear. Now, I'm not trying to like make excuses for Marvel because they do a lot of fuck shit on their own, but I like blame to be accurately placed where it belongs. This was Disney performing a fiduciary responsibility to their shareholders. This did not need to happen because I promise you they are making money hand over fist. I want to showcase something here because here's a thing that I think a lot of y'all might not know this. Yeah, because it would be easy to not know. I think it would be easy to not know because of the nature of ownership. I know a lot of people want to look at a movie like Avatar, Fire and Ash, and you'll say, well, that's not Disney. That's 20th Century Studios.
20th Century who?
Wait. Who is 20th Century owned by?
Yeah.
That movie made $1 billion.
I remember
1.4.
something else. What they used to be called?
Oh, it was 20th Century
Fox.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting here. So yeah, they had a movie that made $1 billion, and they said, "Yep, we got to let people go." And you know, and I want y'all to recognize something here. I want to save this because I want to pull this up when I'm ready to get to this particular part. So every time we see this happen, every time. Why is it always just after or just before a corporation is about to announce that they've made record numbers?
Every time.
We saw this at the video game industry.
We saw this in COVID.
Yes.
Sorry. The supply chain. Record profits. Disney did this during COVID. 20,000 layoffs. Wow, old dude keeps getting millions in bonuses and raises. Like,
diabolical.
These are evil fucking people. And I hope more and more warehouses keep getting burned down in video games.
This right here.
Of course.
This is the answer. This is the answer every time.
Right.
Now,
not that they ever would get any fair share of the profits in the first place.
Yeah. You know what? Okay, you want to know what being a part of the working class is? I'm gonna show some age here. I want to show some age. Being a part of the working class is like being the Trix rabbit.
All right.
It's like being the Trix rabbit. Silly rabbit. Those profits are for the shareholders.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Yeah.
That is what it's like. And right here, Mike just right here. Mike is saying all the right shit right here. Luigi Mangione did nothing wrong. Raul Menendez is the blueprint. And the thing is, here's the thing. And I want y'all to understand something. And I think this is why it resonated with so many people. when Raul Menendez said what he said, he didn't say it like angry. He wasn't shouting, wasn't yelling. He just said, you should have paid us a fair wage, paid us a living wage. It was so matter of fact that it actually that to me was more devastating.
All you had to do was pay us. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just pay us a fair wage. Also, I do want to say, I don't know if you saw this, Robo. You might have, because we usually I think our algorithms aren't too terribly different as far as political shit goes. But I saw America's mayor, Mom Donnie. Doing the thing that we've been asking people to do for a long time. And that's tax the rich.
What do you do?
And basically he went after, I think it was so he did it from an interesting angle. It was one I didn't really expect.
Well, but he can't change taxes, so he had to get them somehow.
No. Right. No, that's 100%.
Yeah.
So basically what's going on is that they are, basically what they're gonna be doing, and here I'm gonna pull this up because I kind of want to show this. They're going after properties. They're going after properties and shit like that.
Yeah.
So case in point, I think this is one of the most recent posts. What is it they call it? They call it it's called a pied à terre tax, or I don't, my French is terrible, but or maybe it's Latin, I don't know. But basically, homes that are valued over a certain amount, it's almost kind of like a mansion tax.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of like a mansion tax, but if your home is valued over a certain amount, like 5 million or whatever, then you get a tax on that. Because I think whereas before they weren't getting that type of shit at all. So it's that's a start. It might not go all the way through the way that he wants it, but I mean, hell, at least the motherfucker's trying, which is better than I can say for a lot of other people.
Yep.
But the thing is, Mom Donnie said something kind of within the middle of all that I really vibed with, was that he said that the only real majority in this world is the working class.
That's right.
And you got to take care of the working class. Otherwise, what are we doing?
That's right.
You can't serve the billionaire class and think you're serving the working class, because that's not how that works. People who think trickle down economics actually work, you're a goddamn fool. You're a goddamn fool if you think that shit actually worked. There is no such thing as trickle down economics is a fucking scam. That's like me calling you, or no, that's like me sending you an email saying, "Hey, I'm a Nigerian prince, and I got my kingdom of wealth is tied up in legalese, and I just need you to send me a few $1,000s to help me with some stuff so I can get my money and my assets unfrozen, and then I'm gonna pass those savings back on to you." It's bro, what are we doing? Right? I'm just saying, man.
By the way,
yes.
whoever just followed me, thank you so much. But I don't really stream on YouTube anymore. Find me at Left Face. Just go to Left Face TV. Just go to leftface.tv and you'll see my Substack. That's I would really appreciate you. Thank you.
This is actually a really good one that I got here, and then I want to read Bill's.
Although I do miss that sound. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats.
Do you know what? I was actually showing that to my kid the other day. There was a I don't know if you probably did see this. There was a there was one of those meme music remix things, and it took the the eating the dogs, eating the cats, remixed it into a rap song that's actually kind of hit. It's actually
Nice.
kind of hidden. Like it makes me mad because it's actually like kind of a banger. But it's like they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. And there's like a part where it's like they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Does anybody know where Heathcliff went at? I was like, and it's got all these like cats like cut out dancing in the background. It's like fucking ridiculous. But no, Bill, I got your message pin that I want to bring up. I'm gonna bring it up here in just a moment. But there's a movie I wanted to highlight here right quick, just because we just a few minutes ago got a Streamlabs super chat from the Bone Factory with $3. Says, I'm going to promote an indie non-CGI movie. Have you ever watched Aporia with Judy Greer, Eddie Gathegi, and Payman Mahdi? So here's a funny story about that. Dude, you want to talk about synchronicity like a motherfucker? I literally just put that on my watch list. Like not today, but like I think maybe a day or two prior. Because for one, I'm a huge fan of both Judy Greer and Eddie Gathegi. So that's the main thing. That's the main thing. But yeah, here you go. This is the movie right here. But yeah, it's kind of like the way, because I saw a trailer for it, and it kind of seems like one of those like kind of like, I don't know if it's like supposed to be like time travel or like alternate reality, type shit or whatever. Also, I like Judy Greer a lot. Like she's one of those actresses that I'm always like, why isn't she in more shit? Right? I mean, she is in shit, but like, I mean, like, why isn't she in more shit where she's like the main character? Like that's kind of my beef. I want her to be the main character more often. I want her to I want her to be the main character in everything that she's in. Because she's better. She's better than that.
Just do it all.
Just do everything. Do all the stuff. And then we've got On the Avenue with $4.99 says, worked at Target during COVID. The company made billions. Yep. Me and my coworkers got 35-cent raises and no health care. These corps are evil. And that's the shit I'm talking about, right? Like this right here, this message, this is the type of bullshit I'm talking about, because see, I know how this shit works. I've worked in these environments before. The company is going to make billions of dollars. They'll see record profits. They'll be talking about, oh, we were 50% over last year. We were 20% over last year, 20% over last month, 50% over last month. Week over week, we were 30% over last week. Yeah, and then we'll have the nerve say, oh, we made XYZ amount of money more than we have in the history of the company, and then turn right around and like either they'll eat like, and this is more likely, they will fire 1,000 people after saying that. Or they'll give everybody the lowest raise humanly possible, and then tell you we can't afford to give you health care.
That's right.
Garbage.
Because how do we pay our shareholders if we don't? You know, the economy is built on this. Like the reason it's a law isn't just because people are greedy. Like, ooh, we should pass a law that says that we're not allowed to lose money. The reason it's a law is because the economy would tank. The dollar would go to shit if people started pulling their money out of these corporations. So you have to make money. So then you go, wait, so are you saying that these layoffs have to happen for the good of the economy? And I'm saying yes, under capitalism.
Yes.
There are people, I guarantee, in this chat, and I understand it because this is the society we have been steeped in. We grew up as babies in, right? We have been, every commercial, every movie, every TV show, every child's book normalizes capitalism. And in a capitalist society, even good CEOs, even whatever, it's oh, I get paid great. Do you get paid great? Do you? Because you don't have capital, you have labor. So you sell your labor. And even if you're making really good money, that means your company's making 1,000 times that. Like, you don't own the means of production, you know, so you can make and you know how what's a really good way to find this out? Go watch yourself a documentary on the NFL. Watch their exposure on how little they care about CTE. And people sit there and miss the point when they go, you want me to feel bad for so-and-so? They made $50 million, blah, blah, blah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm not crying. I was yawning. Yeah, I do feel bad for them because their bodies are getting broken and they get paid $50 million knowing that many of these people come from nothing, and $50 million is an unimaginable number to the working class and the poverty class, right? And so then you got to stop for a second and say, wait, how do they pay that many people tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars? How do they do that? Because they make billions. And then they know that a 50 million contract, that's chump change. That's nothing.
Oh, yeah, they ain't shit.
And these people out there killing themselves because of the brain damage they have. Their bodies are broken. And we are told to not give a fuck because they chose to do that, because they got $50 million to do that. I'm not crying over anybody because that's what the system wants you to do. They want you to see that and go, I don't give a fuck. While this motherfucker at the top's making tens of billions of dollars off this. Come on.
And here's the thing. I don't want people to understand something. I don't give a fuck if you're an NFL player, basketball player in the NBA, WNBA. I don't care if you're fucking NHL, MLB, whatever the fuck. You know, I got the same energy, you know, for those people as I do for coal miners getting black lung, breaking their backs to uplift a corporation. Because like, honestly, at the end of the day, it's all exploitation. It's all worker exploitation, because the thing is, and yeah, I know some people say, oh, well, you know, how was, you know, NFL, NBA, you know, these are professional athletes, they're making billions and millions of dollars, whatever. The difference is that if you take away their contracts, you know, these are people who are like professional athletes, meaning that they've been athletes probably most of their life. They, you know, not to say they don't have other skills, but in a lot of instances, they usually don't have any other skills. They can only rely on their professional athletic career. If for whatever reason they get injured in such a way that they can no longer compete or perform, they're fucked. Just like how if you have someone who is a fucking coal miner and they get injured on the job, well, they can't mine, so they can't fucking work. And the thing is, you'll have people up there, you know, that have all the smoke for the worker, but not the corporation that's pulling the strings.
Yep.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but you know, you're not gonna get that from me. You know, I always laugh when people think that like I'm, you know, because I've developed relationships with you different, you know, companies or whatever for, you know, one reason or another, that means that, oh, he's cozy with corporations. No.
When you live in a system and gotta eat.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. Huge difference. By the way, sponsorship incoming, because I'm literally sitting in one right now. I am literally sitting in a chair that I did not buy. So please believe, I play the game as I play the game, but I play the game on my terms. So take that how you want to.
Yeah.
As for the other thing, real quick, I do want to point this out because this kind of goes back to what I was talking about earlier. These are some other ones that got hit. Was David Gabriel, the senior vice president of print sales and marketing at Marvel Publishing worldwide, and also got laid off after 23 years.
Yeah.
Diabolical. And here's the thing. Why are we loyal to corporations that are not loyal to us? Why?
Never. And it's funny the way that works.
It's crazy.
Like, I don't know. I don't know if y'all have ever felt it. I know they do this in the military a lot. Every time it's time for your reenlistment, and I imagine the corporate world does it too. Like, it is instilled in the culture of really American culture, but in corporate culture is like you owe them. Like, what I gave you had like 3 days off, and we pay for you for dental. Like, I get to not have my teeth fall out of my face, and now you need me to work, through the weekend, or you need me to not be here for this or that. Bro, these motherfuckers don't care about you. Yeah, because we only made a 25% increase. You know what I mean? Like, check out Gearlessmo's super chat. This is how that shit goes, man. This is how that shit goes. They will drop you in a minute.
Let's see, was this at a nonprofit that took over monetization and made over 10 times the yearly quota, and the CEO bought a new house, went on vacation for a month, and then tripled the fiscal quota, then fired people when we didn't make it.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing, that's not on the workers. If anyone should get fired, it should be the CEO. Because
we hate. Go ahead.
It's the fish rots from the head down.
That's right.
So why are we fucking the workers and not the people at the top?
Because we're Americans and hate dictators. Everyone else is a dictator, but you know where we love dictators? In the workplace.
In the workplace. We love that shit.
We love dictators.
We love a dictator in the workplace, man.
Like, what do you mean the workers can't fire their boss? What do you mean? Like,
come on, bro. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. That's why honestly, it's why the system that's currently in place, why it is never beating the charges with me. We got us another one here. Another from Gearless Mo says, anyone heard about that Avatar The Last Airbender leak?
No,
sad.
Never heard of it. Weird.
Says sad. That should have been a theatrical release, not paywalled behind Paramount Plus. We're actually going to talk about that here in just a moment. So I want to keep this one. I want to keep this pinned because I want to come back to it. But thank you for that. 1999. Dun, 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 dun. The super chat. And we also got let's see here. We got another one here. This is True God Bill with the 499. Says just showing support. Hey, we love to see it, man. Thank you for that. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
The love is palpable.
The support.
I wanna go back. I want to roll back. Yeah. Oh, wait. We got homie in the chat. We got the man himself.
Hey.
Joe Illage in the building. Here, wait, we got a triple OG Milestone Media. Triple OG Milestone Media. Killing it out here. One of the architects of not just Milestone Media, from the OG days, but even during like the relaunch of Milestone, as well as the Dakota incident itself, out here. The one of the co-writers of Bloodletter over at Image, just out here, just killing it, just doing the damn thing. Just all casual like. We love to see it. But right here says every creative and executive working for a corporation by day that it's time to have their own intellectual properties and development by night. I could not agree more. It is, because I saw Joe talking about this on socials these past couple of days, and it's one of those things that I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're breaking your back, bending over backwards, giving your best years, giving your best ideas to a corporation, I'm sorry, but I only have one thing I only have one thing to say to that.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm sorry. You gotta, like, I'm not saying don't put in the work. I'm not saying don't put in the work, but here's the thing. Save your best for you. I say this all the time when talking about the indies and the creator-owned space. How many times do we see big-name writers go out there and swing hard for Marvel and DC, and then they put in their time, and then you see them go to like a Image or a Boom Studios or a Dark Horse or a Mad Cave, an Oni Press, an Ignition Press, some shit like that, and then go drop some fucking heat. Better than the shit they were doing in Marvel or DC. You know why that shit happens? Because motherfuckers and got smart. I use Kieran Gillen as a prime example. Kieran Gillen gave us some of the best X-Men that we could have possibly gotten out of the Krakoan era. Killing it. As soon as that shit was over, what'd he do? Went to Image Comics and wrote a better version of what he was already writing at Marvel. Damn. Came over, he's like, nah. This is me right here. He's like, yeah, Marvel's just cool, but I'm gonna go do this over here.
What did he end up writing?
The Power Fantasy. He wrote the Power Fantasy. And James Tynion IV did the same thing. David F. Walker did the same thing. Maverick, David F. Walker, Chuck Brown, Sanford Green. Because David F. Walker and Sanford, they were on Power Man and Iron Fist. You had Marvel. David had done work at David, Chuck, and Sanford all done work at Marvel and or DC at some point or another prior. And then what did they do? Went to Image and made Bitterroot. I'm just saying, it's you save your best for the people, like yourself. Rodney Barnes, that's another one right here. Rodney Barnes is another. Rodney Barnes was out here. He was writing Falcon, writing a bunch of other books, across Marvel. What did he go do? Ran off to Image, made Philadelphia. Man ain't looked back. Man ain't looked back. I mean, yeah, he comes back every now and again and does some shit for Marvel and DC, but man's out here that man's out here living his best life. I ain't even mad at him. He's like, nah, I'm good. I'll be back later. I'll come back later. Like, you know what it is? You know how I want creatives to do the big two? How many of y'all remember Harlem Nights? How many of y'all remember Harlem Nights? How many of y'all remember the scene where old boy sitting in his drawers in a hotel room, picks up the phone, says, "Baby, it's daddy. Put mommy on the phone. Hey, baby, I ain't coming home no more." That's how you got to do the big two. That's how you got to do the big two. You got to leave them. You got to leave them. You got to go strike out on your own. And you know what? If you play your cards right, you just might get you some sunshine. You just might. Unlike he did in that movie, but just saying. I'm just saying. But no, I want people, I need y'all to understand something. Well, wait. Let me see. Let's see. What's this? Oh, wait, here we go. Bam. There we go. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for the heads up. But no, that's a reality. This is a harsh reality. And I'm telling you right now, for no one, if you don't know this by now,
you know.
And I'll tell you, I'm not bullshitting here when I say this. You name me a writer who works at the big two, and I can probably tell you at least one book they didn't create or own that fucking destroys everything they did at Marvel or DC. If you give me time, you give me time, I'll find it. I saw people bring up Rick Remender, Brian K. Vaughan, Brian Michael Bendis. They've all gone on to do better shit like elsewhere, like in the creator-owned space. Chip Zdarsky. Chip Zdarsky did the same thing. Not to say Chip and didn't do some good shit. Yeah, Marjorie Liu, same thing.
I met her. She's nice.
Yeah. She, like I said, they all go off and do better shit elsewhere when they get to put their own, when they get to put their own shit first. Because I tell you right now, I love Marjorie Liu down, but Monstrous is Monstrous eats.
Mm-hmm.
That book eats. I'm just saying.
Skinny animated series, that's dope.
Yeah, I heard about, which is insane to me. Like I love seeing shit like this. Yeah, I love to see shit like this. I love to see shit like this. Say if you give Blerd prep time, he can geek out anyone. He can out geek anyone. I'm just saying, man, dude. I'm diabolical with it, man. I'm diabolical, and I'll put it like this, man. There are people out there. There are people out there that do amazing work, and when they get to go do shit, and this is what I think people don't get. When you're in the creator-owned space, you can kind of do whatever the fuck you want. I mean, yeah, you still got to answer to an editor, and things of that nature. But like, you're not having to answer to a corporation. You can tell the story you want to tell. You can do the shit you want to do. Whereas, and I actually, you know what? Here's some homework for y'all. I'll give you some goddamn homework. Fuck that shit. You want some goddamn homework? Go watch my video with David F. Walker. Go watch that video. And the reason why I say that is because when I spoke with him about his time at Marvel and DC, that was some of the stuff that came up. That like he was given the dumbest notes that he'd ever heard sometimes. I heard some other writers say very similar when working on certain properties. They get notes that are just absolutely fucking dumb. And they usually come from people that don't get it. They don't get it. And, when you're in the creator-owned space, you can just dance between the raindrops if you want to. So, yeah, I'm saying, man, it's a lot better. It's a lot better out there, man. It's a lot better out there in the creator-owned space. Will you make the same money? Probably not. But, like, honestly, for what I hear, Marvel ain't exactly, like, blowing anybody's doors down with their rates either. Let's see here. We got us one right here. The T1000 out here, still on the hunt for John Connor. Says, love the content, fellas. Keep up the good work. We appreciate you. Thank you for that. Thank you. We love it out here, man. We love it. Absolutely, positively love it.
Thank you.
And then this right here, I love it. Mike Mahan said they tried to make Rick Remender do some BS with the Inhumans and X-Men. He said, see you, nigga. I can actually see Rick Remender doing that. But no, and yes, this is true. This is true. Didn't Chip Zdarsky write a comic about a comic writer who lost the rights to his own comic that he wrote and created and had to see his work be turned into a Marvel movie franchise? Yes, you are correct. And you know what? Robo, I don't know if you're familiar with this comic, but I think everybody should read it. At some point or another. But that comic was called Public Domain. This was a fantastic book. And this was both, to my recollection, this was both Chip Zdarsky writing and doing pencils, and art and everything for this book as well. Because I think a lot of times people forget that Chip Zdarsky is not just a writer. He's known more for his writing today, but he is actually an artist as well. If you ever read his book with Matt Fraction, Sex Criminals, Chip is the artist for that series. So yeah, Chip Zdarsky, bet on himself. Narco, that's another really good one. That's Doug Wagner and is it Daniel Hilliard? If my memory is on point, which admittedly a lot of the time It's not. But yes, this is it right here. Really good book. When I first, I actually recommend, if you're a type of person, if you're tired of capes, you want to read a book that just has some other shit going on. Wagner and Hilliard, they're the guys to watch, because what they'll do is they'll take a type of story. It'll be something really weird, like a guy who like talks to plastic figures and has a sex doll girlfriend, but he's also like a fucking crazy pseudo serial killer type person. But he also just so happens to be running into people who are infinitely worse than him, so technically he is the villain protagonist. And then like Vinyl was another one where like it was a serial killer who has dementia.
Oh, wow.
And how that works, but like you know the thing that keeps him serene?
Killing people.
Music.
Ah. Oh, but that's a real thing too.
Hence why it's called Vinyl.
Ah.
What was another one? He had another one called Plush. And Plush is a little bit different because that book is about a group of furries. Yeah, it's about a group of furries who are also serial killers. It's all like all these people. These aren't like
Why
actual
she got titties on her?
right? Like what's absolutely wild here is that like, yeah, these are costumes. These are all costumes. None of these are like actual creatures. These are people in costume. It's fucking insane. It's crazy. Fucking love that series. And then another one that was like my personal favorite that like I will sit here and preach about until like, the cows come home is I Was a Fashion School Serial Killer, which is a fantastic book. It's actually got one of the supporting characters from Vinyl that is the main character of this book. And basically her whole thing is that like she wants to go to fashion school. She makes her own clothes. She designs her own clothes. There's only one problem. She's a serial killer. And guess what she makes her clothes out of?
Oh, stop.
The people she fucking kills.
Look, a girl's got to have a hobby, you know?
Hey. Like, you can even see it here. Like this, like you can kind of see her. I mean, she doesn't do anything quite this. She doesn't do anything quite this diabolical, but like, I mean, this is the same energy, more or less. That's crazy. But yeah, it's some interesting shit. But yeah, like I said, if you go in the creator-owned space, all of those books are at Image. But Narco is the current book that's running right now. New issue literally just came out this week, which I got to go pick up. But yes, yeah, like I said, man, if you give me time, and this is what I always tell people, man, if y'all let me cook, y'all give me the opportunity, I can show you some wild shit. Like, there's so many books that I love that I don't talk about on this channel, mostly because every time I try to, nobody fucking watches. Because it's like, well, it's not X-Men. It's not Superman or Batman. Oh, no, those are the only comics I know about.
I'm telling you that the algorithm, man.
The algorithm, dude. That's usually what it is. Like everybody's like, oh, you're a failed YouTuber. It's like, no, I try to do other shit. If you go through my channel, if y'all see me talk about X-Men, I usually get really good views. If I talk about anything else, that shit is, we're rolling the dice. We are rolling the dice. But no, I want to circle back to something that came up earlier. Real quick, and then we'll talk about the Avatar thing. I can't say a whole heap a lot about the movie because I didn't watch it. But I'm just aware of its existence. But Bill right here, somebody said, meanwhile, Disney and Marvel just announced Infinity Vision. Sounds like Marvel enhanced IMAX using a what if villain's name. Says they'll use it with the in-game re-release and Doomsday. That is going to be an interesting thing to see. Because I don't really like gimmicks. I don't like gimmicks with movies because they usually, because here's the thing, if you can't replicate it at home, I don't want it. I mean, I know what you're thinking. Probably like, well, we can't replicate IMAX at home. No, but I mean, that's different. I'm talking about like when you have like gimmick shit. Like 3D was a gimmick for a while. Do they still have D-Box? Is D-Box still a thing? Anybody they got like AMC theaters that that do that shit? I don't know. But basically it was like movie seats here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, basically they were like these movie theater seats that basically they moved and jerked and like vibrated and shit.
That would be annoying as shit.
Yeah. I was like, bro, like what the fuck are y'all doing, my guy? What are we doing?
Like this Disneyland ride or some shit.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was Cinemark. That's what it was. Cinemark had it. I was thinking, I don't know why I was thinking about AMC. But yeah, there were like seats, they were like, yeah, whatever. They'd vibrate or whatever, and I don't know. I hated that. That shit was fucking dumb to me. I thought it was fucking dumb. I mean, it's cute for like 5 seconds. Yeah, 4DX, that's another one. Yeah, shit like that. But like, yeah, my whole thing is, if I can't replicate it at home, then don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. I got another one, and let's go back to what we're talking about Avatar. I only want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about the movie. Like, I want to talk about what happens in it, because once again, I haven't watched it. But I am aware of its existence. I have seen what it looks like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, please believe somebody got fired. Please believe. Yeah. Yeah, somebody got fired. Please believe me when I tell you that. But apparently an animator that worked on the movie had something to say about it. Which I think, if you're gonna be, if anybody's gonna say anything, I want it to be somebody that actually worked on the movie. They said, we worked on the Aang movie for years with the expectation that we get to celebrate all of our hard work in theaters, just to see people unceremoniously leak the film and pass our shots around on Twitter like candy. I don't like seeing people use Paramount's awful decision to remove the movie from theaters to justify leaking it. I totally understand folks not wanting to pay for / support Paramount Plus, but pirating the movie after its release would have at least been better than this. This is incredibly disrespectful to all of the hard work the artists put in. So, yeah, that's one of those where that was kind of my general feeling about it. Like, because I have a complicated opinion about Paramount. I think Paramount is shit. Unfortunately, Paramount makes a lot of shit I like. They make Star Trek. Yeah. They got, I mean, I'm not the biggest Avatar guy, but they have the Avatar franchise, obviously. It's Paramount just is, and what was it? Before, what's his name? Taylor Sheridan? Before he jumped ship, I think he went to Netflix. He was exclusive to Paramount. That's where you would get all of his, like, the majority of his shows, like Mayor of Kingstown and, Tulsa King, so on and so forth. All the, all that shit. Well, I hate Paramount. I don't want them to make any money, but I do want the people who worked on these things to make money. And it makes me sad too, because like, this wasn't just like, this was a work print leak, like with that. Like, this is actually I want y'all to understand something. This is the worst leak in cinema history.
Really?
Yes, this is the worst by my count. Here, let's see. Because how many of y'all remember the X-Men Origins Wolverine leak? How many of y'all remember that? Because basically what that was, it was a work print release of the film. So that means that all the CG in the movie was either unfinished or was non-existent. Case in point, there was a scene. Matter of fact, it was one of the scenes with Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Not where he's like got the weird Baraka thing going on, but like it was one where he's doing like his moves early in the movie, like this scene right here. In the work print, you can see the harness and the wires connected to his body because he's getting ready to do like this leap through the air and spin around shit. In the work print release of the movie, which by the way, it's a full movie, it's the whole movie, everything. It's just that the difference was instead of seeing it in theaters where you would not have seen the harness or the wire work, in the work print, you saw that shit. If there was like something green screen or obviously green screen, you would see the actors like on a green screen. You know, or in some cases you could tell that whatever was the background replacement wasn't fully like cooked yet.
Right. Right. And how is the Avatar one worse?
So the Avatar one, the reason why the Avatar leak is worse is because this is not a work print.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
This is the whole movie in crispy 1080p. Like I'm talking like this is Blu-ray quality. This was a Blu-ray quality leak of a fully completed film.
I bet you that person is not just fired. If they know who did it, that person is in court.
Oh, 100%.
That person is in court. That they are toast.
This right here too. Yeah, the how many of y'all remember the claw scene? The bathroom, there's a scene where he's in the bathroom and he's looking at his claws, and the claws looked like really like they looked really jank. Like if you looked at the claws, they just like something about them just didn't look right. Here, let me pull this up so y'all can see what I'm talking about here. So like here, I'm talking about this shot right here. As bad as this looks right here, because you can tell these are CGI claws. This is CG. This is 100% CG. I don't know why they use CG here. Because it wasn't like in the scene you could actually see his hand connected to the claws, but whatever. But as bad as this looks, the work print looked worse.
Really?
Like it was unfinished. You could look at it and tell like the claws weren't even moving. Like they weren't fully keyframed like correctly. Whereas like it was kind of like his hand moved and the claws moved like a fraction of a second after. It was like that type of shit. But no, like the Avatar leak is, I'm sorry, this is objectively the worst leak in Hollywood history. Because you literally have a fully fleshed, home release quality version of the film all over the internet. It is all over the internet. And here's the thing. You will probably never get that shit off the internet. Like, and I know what people are saying, like, oh,
impossible.
Oh no, it's never happening. And look, yeah. I don't want to say too much. I'm not gonna say much more than this. I'll just say that every site that you could possibly imagine it being on, that hoe is on there a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just
even if they hit those sites, I mean,
yeah,
the dark web is not just for CP. I mean, like
they use it for everything.
Everything. I mean, it's like no, that's permanently on the web.
Yeah, no, that's not. It's never. This shit is so bad. Like you're talking about a movie that this shit wasn't supposed to come out, I think, till like November. That shit leaked in April. What are we doing? That shit leaked in April. And here's the thing: I've seen other movies leak pretty badly, like full like Blu-ray quality release films. But usually those movies, they either are just about to come out, or like they're already out, and like somebody had like a screener or something, and it wound up on the web, somehow one way or another, or like there was like a like a Blu-ray quality version, wherever it comes out, is usually like the movie's already out or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in some cases, like a movie releases in another country before it comes out over here. You see that happen sometimes too, where like somebody takes that movie, like, oh hey, we got the Blu-ray over here, like in Russia or like Korea or something. Like, hey, take this shit, put it on the web, and put it on the high seas, wherever. You see that shit sometimes too. But a movie leaking so many months, dude. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. This is like, we're talking about a movie that wouldn't have been out for like almost 8 months if it came to theaters. But I mean, we're talking about this is going to be on Paramount Plus, and this movie is already leaked in its entirety.
You know what's wild?
Crazy.
Is that there's only one way for them to fix this. There's literally only one.
How's that?
And that's to change their mind about theaters. Put it in theaters.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's funny thing you said that. It's funny that you just said that because Paramount made an announcement because CinemaCon is going on.
Right.
So Paramount made an announcement that they are signing an exclusive they're signing a deal or putting a deal in place where movies that are their movies, like their films, will stay in theaters for 45 days before coming to home media. Now, honestly, that's actually a little bit better than what the current business model was, because a lot of movies that were hitting theaters, especially if they did poorly at the box office, were usually coming out within 2 weeks to 4 weeks of the movie coming out in theaters, going to home release. So there's that. But 45 days is kind of a nice, I guess, increase, sort of, maybe. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if you're going to see that much bigger business with an extra, couple of weeks tacked on. But maybe this will make a difference. But I do hope that Paramount releases the movie, because just like with the X-Men Origin Wolverine movie, so many people saw that movie when it hit the high seas back then. And when the movie finally came out, like in theaters, because I think it leaked like a week or two ahead of time or something like that. When the movie finally came out in theaters, theater was still packed.
Right. But I'll tell you what people aren't going to do. They'll go to the theater, right? Especially if they like it, right? They say they watch the bootleg. Wow, this is awesome. When it drops in theaters, I'm going to go watch that shit. I want to see it on the big screen.
Oh, man.
You know what they're not going to do is they're not going to pay fucking a subscription to Paramount Plus just to watch it. Nope. I already saw this shit on TV. So
see, if you put it in theaters, you actually stand to actually make some money. Because
right.
Here's the thing. Diehard Avatar fans, I know for a fact are livid about this. I have talked to so many, because when I was posting about it, and I was making jokes, but I mean, honestly, it was making jokes because, I mean, shit, it was kind of funny. I ain't gonna hold you. But so many of them were like devastated. They're like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened. I wanted to see this in theaters. Please, I hate this leak. Man, I really hope they put this out in theaters. That was all I kept hearing from people who were like diehard Avatar fans. But yeah, it's so I know for a fact if Paramount put this shit in theaters, what do we call them? What do Avatar fans have like a name for themselves? Like, you have like Swifties. BTS has Army. Like BTS Army. Taylor Swift's got Swifties.
Avatar. I'm trying to think of like Avatar.
What the Abbeys?
The gang.
The gang. Hey!
That's it. That's the one.
It.
It's Ong, Gong.
I mean, my God. Right. I just caught that. But you know what, man? Okay, wait. I just saw something here that sounds kind of juicy. I kind of want to take a peek at it real quick. Before I address this. Okay, so we can dead that. Okay, cool. Whoever leaked that Invincible season 5 is the last season is probably lying. They're probably lying, and I'm gonna tell you why. where they're at in the Invincible TV show with season 4, they're not even entirely out of the second compendium.
How many compendiums are there?
There are 3. Matter of fact, here, let me see. What's the last thing that happens? Oh, God, yeah, no, they're not even here. Let's see.
Are they past halfway at least?
No. Here, wait. Here, I got you right here. Pimpin'. I got you right.
And gang, yeah, there it is.
So, where's it at? Okay, so here it is. I found it. So, they have covered where my finger is tapping. This is as much of this book as they have covered. There is still the rest of this. There's still the rest of this. Oh, God.
And all of this.
And all of this. So, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're safe. I think what's going to happen is they'll do probably... I can see
2 more seasons.
I think 2 more seasons. I think like after this season, I think you could feasibly squeeze 2, possibly 3 seasons. If they did a shorter 3rd season, like they want to do like you got some shows do like, oh, hey, we've been doing this number of episodes every season for 5 ever. And then when they get to that last season, it's like, there's like way more, it's way more action oriented. So like you can get away with having like shorter episodes, or if you do shorter episodes, kind of like what Stranger Things did, where it's like, hey, each episode's like damn near feature length movie or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, or whatever. You could do something like that. I don't think Invincible would do that, but yeah, you're good. You don't have to worry about that. Please, you don't have to worry about that. You are easily gonna get to season 7 of Invincible. At least six seasons of Invincible, but I also can make a case for 7 total seasons. Because hell, we haven't even dealt with the Dinosaurus stuff yet. Dinosaurus is a much bigger villain in Invincible than what we've seen thus far. Like Dinosaurus is like a main big bad. Like on the same level as like an Angstrom Levy. Or the Viltrumites and Thrag is like the overall like end game big bad, but like Dinosaurus is pretty fucking close. So yeah. That said, want to make sure I didn't miss anything.
We gotta do questions this week. Have to.
Okay, we'll do questions this week. Actually, tell you what, this is what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do first, though. We're going to answer some super chats, and then we're going to do questions. How about that?
Hell yeah.
So, first things first, I want to...
I'm the realist.
I want to give a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Centrinitas, who became a member just a few minutes ago, joining the Blerd Club Silver Mine. And also shout out to Ping Rose, the homie out there. By the way, please go follow. With the 499 says, I remember the Wolverine leak, the Game of Thrones season 5. Oh fuck, I forgot about the Game of Thrones season 5 leak. Jesus. Oh, and the Arrow season 4 episode leak. That shit was diabolical. I heard this one was because the actors aren't white now. That is okay. So this is what I need. This is what I need people to understand, because I saw someone joking about this shit the other day, and here I actually want to pull this. I want this to be on the screen while we talk about this, because this is very important. So there's a scene that I saw people passing around. And this one, honestly, I don't think this part is a lot of news because I feel like we kind of knew about some of this shit. Going back a ways. But I remember when let's see, where's this? Avatar The Last Airbender. New Avatar. Okay, there we go. This was something that got this was actually something that was formally announced not that long ago, but this is gonna be the new like Avatar. And not only did people didn't like her because one, she's brown.
Obviously, yeah.
More like because that was the joke someone made. They were like the avatars are progressively getting darker because they were like, Aang, you had Aang, and then you had Korra. Korra, she wasn't like exactly like super dark, but like she was obviously browner than Aang was. And then like you got old girl right here who is even like as dark as Korra is in comparison to Aang. This child is even more darker.
And I love it.
But also, she is disabled, to my understanding.
Okay.
You can't really see it here, but like, there's a larger picture where like you can see like, her.
Is that a peg leg?
I think so.
All right.
So there's that. Actually here's an even better image. Actually, I don't know why I didn't just go to that one initially anyway and just zoom it in. But boom, there you go. For those that don't believe me.
So she's a pirate. Cool.
Cool. But no, that was the thing. Like people got really pissy about this. People got really pissy.
You know what I've started doing?
What was that?
I started going to people's accounts and like telling them like, I just want you to know the Great Replacement is real. And you guys are on your way out.
Bye. You know what?
If you don't believe me, just look at the Avatar. Just saying.
I'm saying, man, dude, it's about to be. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I think we will reach a point at some time where they probably will be like little to no white people, just because. I mean, let's keep it a buck, man. People are doing the thing. Yeah, it's not that people aren't having babies. It's just they're not having as many white babies.
Right.
But you know what I like to do whenever I see somebody bullshitting? I like to go to somebody's profile and click on the about and see where they're from. If I see, oh God, I hate when people do this shit. I'm so glad that, you know what, this is blockable. This is a blockable offense right here. I'm glad that I wasn't like just aimlessly scrolling threads. Y'all would have gotten a major spoiler. Y'all have gotten a major spoiler for Invincible, for those that is he? Oh my God, y'all would have gotten a wild spoiler for season 5 of Invincible. So let me block this dude in real time. Yeah, that right there was diabolical. That was absolutely diabolical behavior. That was not cool. That was not cool. I get it. Memes are great and all, but like leave the spoilers out of it. Keep the spoilers out the memes. Especially because there's a lot of people that are not reading Invincible. They're watching the show and that's how they engage with it. So it's like, dude, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro. But yeah, so what I like to do, I like to go to a person's profile and I'll go there and, well, granted, I don't have a good example because typically I just block people and move on with my day. But basically what I do, if you go to a person's profile and there's like a circle with 3 little dots in it. At the top of their page. Well, if you're looking at it on desktop, it's that way. I don't know how it is on the phone. Or it's not at the top, it's like underneath their like profile pic. If you click on that and go to about this profile, it has like a little circle with an eye in it. It'll pull up their name, screen name, shit you can see on their profile normally. It'll tell you how long they've been on the platform, and it'll also tell you where that account is based out of. And if you ever see something that just seems incredibly strange, like it seems unusual, it seems like, this doesn't seem like an actual real person, click on their profile and do that. Click the About Me section. Click on the About Me part of it, or about this profile part of it, and that usually will tell you. That's like the tail of the tape right there when you're watching like a boxing match. That should have literally give it all away. Oh, that's another thing. I'm actually, it's funny. I think it was here where I said a couple of weeks ago that I was going to catch up and start watching the Darth Maul animated series. I saw Deck It Out talking about it just here, and I was like, you know what? I did all that work to catch up, and then 2 more episodes came out, and now I'm 2 episodes behind. But I've the 2 episodes I saw thus far, I enjoyed. Because Maul was a whole psychopath in those first 2 episodes. I love to see it. See, I don't know. Some people don't like Crime Boss Maul, and I love him. Like, that was like when they showed that shit off at the end of Solo. I was like, dude, that's my shit. I was like, this motherfucker out here, a whole crime boss. I was like, man, let's go, baby. I was like, we are so, dude, we are so back. Y'all have, dude, when that shit happened, I'm not bullshitting you. This was me.
Should have put the word out there that we back up.
That was me. That was me. That was me the whole time. I was like, oh yeah, Darth Maul is back. God damn it. Ooh, he's back. I was like, oh shit. Let's go. God damn. I was like, don't threaten me with a good time. And then they never did anything with it.
Damn.
Had Darth Maul literally show up in the hologram talking talking to who was it, Kira? Khaleesi? I was like, oh yeah. But no, the Crash Out Mall was fun in season 4 Clone Wars, but Peaky Blinders Mall is better. Dude, I love it. I love that.
Did you ever keep watching or no?
Oh, Peaky Blinders?
You need that water.
Yeah. Did you keep going?
So no, actually, I'm about to pick it back up because I want to watch the movie.
Oh, okay.
Now. I want to watch the movie.
Yeah, I watched the movie too. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I love that shit. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes. Bad Batch. Yes. See, that's my thing. Okay, I need y'all to understand something about me, about my Star Wars habit. I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Jedi. I don't give a fuck about no Jedi. I don't give a fuck about no lightsabers. I don't care about the Empire. Do you know what I care about? Crime bosses. Bounty hunters. The seedy criminal underworld of Star Wars. That shit is way more interesting to me than fucking space wizards. I'm sorry. Just, I don't, like, do I mind when, like, a random Jedi or Sith Lord pop up into something that I'm, like, engaging with? No, I don't mind that at all. But, like, I need y'all to understand, I don't give a fuck about them goddamn Skywalkers. Fuck them Skywalkers. I don't care about them. I do not.
Facts.
Now that has been said, let's read some questions.
Yeah.
Give me the questions. Give me the cash.
Boom. Questions for nerds of culture. All right. Let's see. January 27th. Has it been that long? Have you not read question for 4 months?
You know what? It's possible. Well, wait a minute.
Greetings to the nerds. The woke neighbor who knows what's good with a dash of sasson. Questions about have you checked out the free-to-play fighting game 2XKO?
I don't remember that question, so yeah, that's that's as far back. Fuck it, let's read them.
That's
Let's read
wild.
them.
All right.
Let's read them. We had been putting them off for a while. I'm not gonna hold you, so yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing.
Greetings to the nerds of culture, the woke neighbor who knows what's good with a dash of sazon. Question to you both: have you checked out the free-to-play fighting game called 2XKO? No, I started playing it and it's really fun. You have characters from the League of Legends on there. You can play solo with friends. It has a pretty easy one-button special move set with its own style of custom team mechanics. What sets it apart from other fighting is that it is a game built for the concept of 2v2. For most fighting games, this is not the main thing and usually falls short. Here you and a friend lay the smackdown together. Looks as good as Marvel Rivals. Has various modes of play to keep you entertained.
See,
I've not played it. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I haven't played it. It took me a minute to realize what it was, but when Qdoma said League of Legends, I was like, oh, it rings a bell now. I remember hearing about that game. It looked dope. I have not played it myself personally. I have no love for League of Legends as a franchise. Like my love for League of Legends ends and begins with Arcane.
Right,
that's
which
it.
is dope. Yeah.
Yeah, Arcane. And I take that back. I take that back.
Oh.
I like the game that they put out not too long ago called it was The Ruined King. I like that game. But like outside of that shit, like if it's like the League of Legends itself and like its universe and everything, I don't give a fuck about that shit. But Arcane, woo, I love that shit. That's my shit. But no, I might check it out because I've heard good things about it. It's like Blaze Blue Tag, but okay, there you go. That right there tells me everything I need to know. I fucking suck at Blaze Blue, so you will rarely, if ever, you see me getting hype for Blaze Blue. I was more of a Guilty Gear guy. If I'm a be real with y'all. There's one that we have here. I want to see what it is first before I click on it because
you talking about the link? It's some Vermilion talking about Static being the only black superhero. I haven't watched it, so I can't comment on it.
The only black superhero. I tell you what, you know what? Here, well, let me see what it's about. Like, because I don't want to cold watch this.
Yeah, for sure.
This is because I'm kind of looking at it right now, just off of face value.
Yeah,
I have concerns.
Yeah.
I have concerns, and if it's what I think it is, I don't know.
Well, no, you don't want to say just in case you're wrong. Yeah,
I don't want to say just in case I'm wrong. So I want to give a motherfucker the benefit of the doubt. But
right.
But when I see that video, it says Static is the only, in all caps, black superhero. Right. I'm like,
yeah. Which is obviously like a clickbaity thing. Yeah. So maybe there's something clever, like why they think that or whatever. But
good Lord, there's like 3 in here. John, what were you doing? What were you doing, John?
John's links are just gonna be when the whole thing started blowing up with Rob.
Gotcha.
So we've seen those.
Yeah,
the Elite X1 says, "How do you feel about Star Wars: The Mandalorian and Grogu going to theaters instead of being on Disney Plus, where it all began? Do you think there will be a disconnect between audiences who have seen the show and those who haven't? And should Disney bank on the fandom consuming all media?" I don't like it, but not because of the change of medium per se.
Mm-hmm.
I want multiple seasons across a season. Like I want more of the story. Now I'm only going to get a 2-hour, movie at most. But I think the same people who have Disney Plus movie probably have movie ticket money, and they're probably going to go see it.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to lose any money there.
No, I think they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, you know what I can see people doing? I can see people pulling the same shit that they pull with Avengers Endgame.
Which is?
So when Avengers Endgame came out, a lot of reviewers who were like of the snooty variety, they would do this thing where they were like, well, it's just not a complete movie. You basically pointing out the fact that like you had to have seen Infinity War first to really get what was going on with Endgame. And I can see people doing that with like the Mandalorian and Grogu, because it's like, well, I just didn't feel anything for these characters because, oh no, I feel like they didn't really do a good job of letting us get to know them. It's like, well, yeah, because you were supposed to watch like a whole ass fucking TV show before you fucking watch this shit. What idiot goes to see a movie about a TV show that they didn't watch?
The TV show, right?
Now, I will say this. I was that idiot once. I was that idiot once, and it was Serenity.
Oh, Serenity. Oh,
yeah, okay. The Serenity movie. I saw Serenity before I saw Firefly. Now, to be fair,
got it.
Now, to be fair, that's a little bit different because Serenity kind of rehashes some shit from Firefly. So it's like I didn't feel like I missed anything, but there were people who like I was watching it with, and they were like talking about all this shit, and I was like, where are y'all getting all this from? They were like, dude, you've never seen Firefly? And I was like, no. And they were, dude, why are you watching this with us? And I was like, y'all didn't ask me if I saw Firefly before y'all put this bullshit on. Well, now I'm here. yeah, this right here. Deck It Out just said right here, why does this franchise have homework? Yeah, that's what they're gonna say. That's what they're gonna say. And this was me. Like I said, I saw, like I said, like, okay, Ping is my fucking spirit animal right here. Because that was me. I don't really actually have a whole heap of a lot of love for Firefly. I don't. I've watched it like 2 or 3 times because my wife really likes it. Cynthia loves Firefly. But like, for me personally, I prefer the movie. But I saw, like I said, I was literally dragged into a theater to watch this shit.
Oh,
and
right.
I had no clue what the fuck was going on. I was like, everybody, like, you know that shit people do in movies that they're very familiar with, where people will get up and clap, or they'll get up and like, oh yeah, they'll cheer for shit, like all other bullshit or whatever. You know, that whole audience participation thing. When I saw people,
you didn't get it.
I was like everyone's like, oh my god, oh, did you see? He said the thing. He said the
yeah.
Oh, did you see? Oh my god, they were doing all that shit, and me, I'm just kind of sitting there like,
man, I kind of wish I had watched the show. Okay.
I was like, dude, what the fuck? I mean, that was me. That was me 100%. But yeah, no, I totally feel that.
Gearless Moses, what with all the uproar about Discord, what's the plan? Stay on the platform or migrate to a new option? Well, we saw what happened there.
Well, no, okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened. So Discord ended up walking back all their shit. And I had a feeling they were, because once they realized how unpopular the decision was, you kind of saw the writing on the wall. That is not to say that I still haven't been thinking about the prospect of like just dropping Discord, because they might not do it now, but they'll wait till they think that everybody's forgot, and they'll try and push that shit through again as if like nothing ever happened.
Just know, but what's the saying? If the product you're using is free, you're the product.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So they're grabbing your information. They're selling it.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to go a step further and grab even more of it because they would make even more money.
Mm-hmm.
They saw the great exodus writing on the wall. They said, "Oop, never mind." But they're still gonna do their thing. Yayo Clips.
Oh yeah,
hey,
let's go.
Hey, what's up? Blerd Left Face TV wanted to show some appreciation to you goats, as well as drop a quick question. Thank you. Do you think the allegations of what happened to Jeremy Renner and Yiju are true? And if so, do you think Disney protected him and not Jonathan Majors because of race? Not saying Jonathan Majors deserves protection. I'm just curious about your opinion. It's still a no for me, dog, on Jonathan Majors, but I would like to know what you think. Considering that got rid of Joe Bo DeMaio, but are giving Renner the benefit of the doubt. So go for it.
Well, I can tell you right now, yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it probably had a lot to do with race, but I think it also had a lot to do with the fact that Jonathan Majors shit was so public. Like
Video
his
and
shit was, like it was like, and not only that, like he was so high profile all the time. And while it's not to say Jeremy Renner's not a high profile actor, let's keep it a buck. He's not like the biggest leading man. Let's put it like that.
Yeah,
like
Jonathan Majors was on a high. Yeah.
Jonathan Majors was basically Jonathan Majors was on a fast track to become the next Denzel Washington.
Right.
Like that's that's not hyperbole. That's not hyperbole. He was like
or bigger.
I would actually say he had.
Yeah.
I would actually no. I agree. I actually have the feeling that had none of this shit happened with Jonathan Majors, he probably would have become just as, if not bigger, than Denzel Washington. He would have become a star of that magnitude.
You know what Jonathan Majors was able to do? He was able to be a heartthrob to the world.
Yes.
You know how there's heartthrobs that white women don't give a fuck about, and then there's heartthrobs that black women don't give a fuck about, or whoever. But like Jonathan Majors had everybody wanting it. And then even dudes are like, oh, that's my king, and da 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 da. And it's like
he had the gays and the theys getting excited for him. Remember when he did that photo shoot
in the dress?
In the dress, dude. They were like, oh, dude. They were like, oh man, we stand a woke king.
Yeah.
Because remember, people people attacked him for it. They're like, "Oh, look, he's doing this sissy shit," and and he was Jonathan Majors himself was like, "It's not that big a deal."
They're like, there was some cope too, like he was just dressing as an anime character. Who an anime character who's wearing a dress? Shut the fuck up! It's cope, right? Yeah,
right.
But so here's what I'll say. I'll say this first. Corporations like Disney, I feel like, in a way, they transcend so white supremacy is the structure, right? But when it comes to them, the only thing they give a fuck about is money. They'll hire if firing every white person and hiring every black person was gonna for sure bump them up another 100 billion, they would do it. So then you got to ask yourself, okay, so if they only care about money, then why drop Jonathan Majors when he was the big deal?
Right.
Because our society is racist.
Mm-hmm.
So when our society tells Disney, I'm going to stop watching your shit with Jonathan Majors in it, then they go, that's going to affect money. Get this dude out of here. When society tells Disney, well, I mean, who knows the truth? I mean, who knows? You know, like, I don't, you know, Jeremy Renner, who's that? I don't remember. Who's that again? Oh, yeah, I do recognize him. Disney's like, this is not going to cost us any money.
Yeah. Basically.
Society is racist, and there's the answer. But you knew that.
Well,
and that's all the questions.
And then we have one more here. This is actually just from the chat right here. Mike Manhattan put a one talking about as a question. Apparently Korra screwed up the world. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's happening there. I can't speak
by bringing the connecting the realms or whatever.
Yeah, I guess. I'm
guessing. I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with it. Yeah, it's like I will say I hate Korra catching strays, but you know,
right. I would want some sort of redemption, like maybe somebody took advantage or something.
Yeah,
no, I like Korra.
Yeah, I'm a Korra guy personally. Like I like Korra better than I like mainline Avatar. Just I don't know. It's something about like her as a character. I vibe with more than with Aang. Now this other one here, this is this one right here is from Bernie the Comics Nerd. Shout out to one of my favorite MBs out there. We love to see it. Asked, can you please give us an update on the global comics AI situation? So okay, this is what's going on. And I still feel kind of weird about it. I'm still working out my feelings on that, if it makes any sense. So basically, with everything that was going on, some of you may or may not have heard, but there was a recent acquisition of Anchor. Yeah, and also they had like new CEO and a bunch of other stuff. This was all like in the past. What's today's date? The 16th. So like within the past month, all this has happened. And it kind of seemed like what they were doing is with the former Anchor CEO, Ken Long, was gonna be the head of AI engineering at Global Comics. Now, anytime someone says AI in the space of comics, I get nervous because I don't fuck with that shit on any level. Now, it seems like what it is that they're actually going to be doing is like AI less in terms of making comics and more in terms of enhancing user experience. But even that, I don't like it. I don't like AI being that close to comic books. But they did make a clearer stance on AI, basically that they would be removing comics that were created fully with AI, which, if you're doing that, then but then they said they would be allowing some AI in certain cases. Now, what they are allowing is if you use programs like Adobe or Clip Studio or like Affinity, Canva, like stuff like that, because within the framework of those, they have pre-approved AI stuff, like in the case of Adobe, where they have like a pre-approved library of assets, so it's not pulling from random other like art from people that are not consenting to their art being I guess added into the gumbo or whatever you want to call it. I'm kind of weird about that, just in the aspect that how can you tell? Like how can you tell what was AI from one thing and what was AI from something else? That's where my concern comes into play, because my thing is this. I think you should just have, if it was me, and I think this would be way easier, and I think other people would be way more on board with this, is if you just said blanket, no AI whatsoever. Just say no AI, zero tolerance AI policy whatsoever. That's how that's how I feel about that personally.
I agree. I agree.
But I'm playing the waiting game. And I'm gonna try and see if I can get a hold of of some people on the back end to see if I can get some more clarity on it. I've actually been kind of lazy about it because so much other shit's been happening and trying to organize stuff, and it's one of those things where I'm like, I also don't like, man, for a guy that makes a living talking to people, y'all have no idea how much I don't like talking to people.
Right.
Like,
especially if it's like you can't stop whenever you want, right? We can just turn this off.
Right.
Well, yeah,
when I'm doing an interview, I can literally at any point be like, I'm not enjoying this anymore.
Okay.
Click.
Well, thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for coming out. God bless. Good night. And then going about my day. But no, I like when I don't mind doing it for like content or like situations like this. Yeah, it's fine. But when I'm talking about talking to a complete fucking stranger and talking about business, and I want y'all to know something. I'm not a business guy, so guess what my least favorite thing to talk about is? Fucking business. I fucking like business, admin, logistics. Like you want to see a motherfucker like go smooth the fuck to sleep? Start talking business with me. But no, so I've just, and not to mention, I kind of feel like I already know the answer. That's the other reason why I'm kind of hesitant to even ask. But yeah, I'll just
kind
say
of already know the
it.
answer.
I feel like
yeah. What do you think they're gonna say?
What I just said, I think it's just gonna be one of those like, yeah, we're gonna do zero tolerance for an AI, and then if something comes up, we'll kind of deal with case by case basis, and there'll be certain things we allow and certain things we don't. And it's kind of like one of those that I don't like that answer. So I'm not in any hurry to be disappointed. Once again,
they have the full proof. Like, how can you tell? Well, you just go like this. You're like, hey, is this AI? And if the artist goes, come on. You're like, all right.
This guy.
Yeah.
Come on in. This guy. Come on in. You want to come in. Come on here. But no, we do have, I think we do have one more thing that I want to, we have one more thing I want to tap into before we get up out of here, and I think that was
comic.
Yeah, we're gonna do the indie comic. And yeah, I think that's gonna be because
yeah,
I think that'll be it. Yeah, me too. I'm in, I'm in so much not pain, but man, anyway, we're not gonna talk about it. Anyway, welcome to the Elite X1 indie game recommendation of the week.
Hey, it's the Elite X1 with this week's indie game recommendation. Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang Legends by solo developer Jay Bowen isn't just expressing his love for old kung fu movies, it lives in them spiritually. If this game had a home, it'd be inside a dusty VHS copy of your favorite Bruce Lee or Shaw Brothers film. From the jump, you can feel the film inspiration. Fist of Fury, The 36 Chamber of Shaolin, Five Deadly Venoms, Drunken Master 2, and even some more modern classics like Ip Man, Bloodsport, and Unga Bak. The game has all that classic train hard and avenge your master energy. This isn't just a fighting game. This is basically a playable kung fu movie where everyone has beef. I'm telling you, there's been moments before some matches where I was like,
why did you kill my teacher? Why?
Gameplay-wise, don't come in expecting Street Fighter 6 or Tekken 8 levels of polish. The gameplay feels closer to the classic Xbox fighter Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus, but on a 2.5D plane. That said, you've got your punches, kicks, blocks, weapon attacks, signature moves, throws, and super moves. Every character feels uniquely different to use, and there's plenty of combos to string together. The 40 character roster is full of classic genre archetypes inspired by some of the most iconic martial arts films dating back to the 70s. And trust me, Jay Bowman clearly knows their kung fu films. If you're a fan of the genre, you'll instantly know who's who, as characters not only look the part, but also have the proper movesets and weapons to boot. Presentation, it commits hard. The first thing you'll notice in matches is the signature dodging and technical blocking animations instead of traditional static blocks. It makes the fighting look not just dynamic, but authentic to the fighting in those old movies. The music sounds exactly like what you hear in those old classic genre films. Though I'd personally probably be bumping some Wu-Tang Clan in the background myself. The game sounds are all authentic to the old kung fu film hit sounds we all know and love. The visuals are crisp and have an optional film grain filter. Items in the environments will even break and shatter on contact. Shaolin vs. Wu-Tang Legends is not trying to be a competitor against the big AAA fighting games. What it is trying to be is a hilariously chaotic love letter to kung fu movies where gravity is optional, sound effects have a mind of their own, and every fight feels like it should be followed by a freeze frame and credits. It's the game you play to match your favorite film icons against each other, or play with friends and trash talk one another. all said, if you really want to feel like you just stepped into a classic martial arts flick without having to train with white brows for 7 hard years just to come back and get your ass whipped, Shaolin versus Wu-Tang Legends is absolutely the best option out there right now.
Well, you got what I think is probably one of the more interesting ones that I've seen Elite put up recently. Dude, the Wild Tao Fang drop. I didn't think I would hear the name of Tao Fang ever again in my life. I just got PTSD from hearing Tao Fang. I used to have that game on Xbox. OG Xbox, triple OG Xbox back in the day. And goddamn, that game was something. Like it was a great concept, but like this looks like it's infinitely more thought out than Tao Fang was. I'm here for it. I want to check that out. If for no, I didn't see it, but Elite, maybe you can clear this up for me. Do they have the Master of the Flying Guillotine in there? If the Master of the Flying Guillotine's in there, it's a wrap. That's all I'm gonna play. I am only gonna play the Master of the Flying Guillotine. I'm just gonna be like, whew, and it's just the thing land on your head, take your head off, done. Match is over. Match is over. Or do they have the 1 hour? You know, they probably won't put Master of the Flying Guillotine on there because that dude might be kind of wild problematic by today's standards. But I am curious if they got the 1-arm boxer. I saw Old Boy from like 5 Deadly Venoms and shit in there too. That was fucking wild. I love to see shit like that. So yeah, I'll probably be giving that a look. The 1-arm master. Yeah, okay, yeah, bet. Okay, that's what I'm playing as. That's who I'm playing as. I'm gonna get my ass beat. Ugh, it's gonna be so disgusting.
I could already tell it's one of those things. But once you got the combo going, just put your control down. Go get yourself a drink.
I remember we used to do that shit back in the day when we would play like KOF or like Marvel vs. Capcom, and like if we ended up getting like a nasty combo out, just somebody would just walk over. Man, put that shit down, man. Put it down, man. You done, man. He got you.
You're not coming out of that.
Yeah, he got you in the infinite, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juggling sweep. And
then pop up, jump in the air, catch you with that low kick, and then let you fall, come down, hit you with the punch, uppercut you back up, low kick, pop you back up, and then like do a little drop. Oh man, God, dude,
you get him mad, call him a cheater, really trying not to cry.
Yeah. Man, it's bullshit.
Y'all go home, man. Fucking go home.
Man, take my disc up out there, man. Take my disc up out there, man. That's my shit. Give me my shit.
Or you ever had that one friend that is hit the reset button? Nah.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Dude, let me tell you something. Because seeing this actually fucked my whole day up. One of my boys, love him to death. He used to do some shit like that, not with Iron Man. But he did it with Cable. I got so sick and tired of hearing Viper Beam. Because motherfucker, he'd have Cable in the group. He would come out, he would hit you, boom, pop your ass up in the air. Viper Beam. Viper Beam. Viper Beam. I was like, okay, fine, man. Fine. Fuck it then. I'm just going, okay? I'm just go. I'm gonna go play Killer Instinct over here, okay? Fine. Fuck you then. Say how about foot dive? I fucking hate that shit so fucking much. Oh my god, dude. I used to. Oh man. Anyway, that's the show. I think that's the show, y'all.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for the love. Thank y'all for being awesome and not being like those other guys. Not being like them. Yeah. Love you guys to death. Thank you all so much for the love and being awesome. Be safe out there. Be careful. The streets are wild right now. And, get
involved.
Yeah, get involved. Do the thing. Do the stuff and do the thing. Robo, do you have anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Nope. Follow me on Substack.
There you go. That's it. You saw it.
Leftface.tv.
Bam. He told y'all. That said, for Robo Left Face TV, I'm the Blerd Without Fear. And whoever is it leaked the Avatar movie.
We coming for you, nigga.